Hello, everyone. It's Alestrals time, everyone's favorite time over at the Zempirian channel. Everyone loves Alestrals, right?
Everyone, including
Everyone.
me,
Including me.
including you,
Including you.
dear viewers.
You just
How's
want
it
to
going?
say that you're glad that neither of us is Doug Walker. Well, I appreciate that.
You know, sometimes I wake up and I'm thankful for that too.
It reminds me of like the Dan Olson video, I don't know James Rolfe, where he was like, every time something goes, like everything, there's a little inefficiency in my setup, I think of James Rolfe.
That's so mean, but also so true to life.
It really is. Like, sometimes you just get someone in your brain, it's like, I can't be like them.
I can't let that. I've got a few of those people.
Yeah. I I can't keep doing this. I can't be like them.
Some people say that it's boring to say things that you aren't, be something that you are. Incorrect. Sometimes spitefully not being someone else is very important.
Yeah, it's what keeps you going on the righteous path.
Okay, Siddhartha, let's calm down with a little bit of that talk, okay? We're not here to philosophize. We're here to talk about Alestrals, Lifestream!
And if you like Alestrals, you're gonna like this YouTube channel that Golden Nova and myself have made. It's called The Nexus Network, and you can watch one of my old videos there right now.
Right? Meow.
Right? Meow. And the rest of them will be coming soon. I can't put them all up at once and just get it out of the way, because then YouTube will punish me. And the whole point of this is to make it so YouTube stops punishing me.
I love this idea where people will justify this whole black box system that they've got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, oh, we can't let people know how it works, otherwise they'll exploit the system. Yeah, dillweed. Now we don't know how it works too, so now it's gonna
we don't
stab
know
us whenever we do anything.
We don't know how it works, and yet we are also trying to exploit the system.
Yeah, they should just admit the truth that they don't know how it works. Come on.
like that's the crazy thing, right? Is like, it's trying to stop people from exploiting the system. We're doing it anyways. We just don't know exactly what the system is.
We pay people, professionals, thousands of dollars to help reverse engineer trends in YouTube search algorithms.
What if those people are lobbying YouTube to stop it from happening, like tax software
Ooh.
companies?
Wait a second. Hold on. Who's the TurboTax of the YouTube community?
vidIQ?
Who's the there we go.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah. Folks,
Lifestream
is the thing that permeates the planet, and we have to stop Shinra from exploiting it.
Exactly.
So I think it's a great opportunity for this group called Avalanche. Community driven, business forward.
Business forward. Yeah, definitely business forward. Spiritual but not religious.
I don't know. That's so good. You're right. You're right. Actually, you're right.
Lifestream, Alestrals. We've got a bunch of cars to talk about and 3 hours to talk about them in. So let's get moving. First up, we've got new spirit arts. They're always great. Ever since the first set where they were bad. But because we got the one where they're really up in the frame out of the way, now they could all be like cool, interesting arts where Zaptor is eating a plushie.
Just ruining that kid's toys.
And Lycaris is destroying a tree.
Okay, yeah, that one I'm a little.
It's got a bone. It stole a bone from a grave. Did it?
Doggy.
Is it grave robbing?
Yes. As was common in ancient Rome?
Greece. All right, let's talk about the real cards.
Sorry, I don't eat that stuff. That's it's too much for my system. Ooh, jokes.
We got some champions of Demeter. Giraflora, champion of Demeter, a 2/5 with a 1 Earth. We can target a Demeter or a champion of Demeter in your underworld and return it to your hand if this Giraflora has the highest defense on the field, which is pretty easy because it has 5.
That's kind of nutty.
It's not bad.
Because, like, with all of the new sets coming out, the champions ofs are kind of like the power crept versions of all the older ones, or at least have more relevant effects.
Yeah.
So having a 5 defender that's like, I get to draw an additional card every turn, and sometimes that happens to be the best divine rune ever printed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Seems pretty good.
And then we have its evolved form, its ascended form, Gigaflora. Champion of Demeter, 5/7 with a 2 Earth. Expend Earth to discard this Gigaflora in order to search your deck for a Champion of Demeter added to your hand. Special to cast a 1 Spirit Champion of Demeter from your underworld and give it +3 attack until the next turn. So those are 2 separate effects, I believe.
Yeah.
So that means it's got a Infrostrix effect, right? That's what Infrostrix did it from some of them from the underworld. Never mind. But it's like the Morfrost then.
Well, there's also someone from the underworld.
It does that when it's on the field.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Infrostrix, the discard effect, something from the great underworld. This one does the Morfrost Lichen form thing where it searches, but it only searches 1 instead of 2. But it's any champion of Demeter. And there's a couple of those that were in the previous set, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I've got to figure out. I got to start pulling some information up here. I'll grab some Champion of Demeter stuff whilst we're talking.
Yeah, and then this guy also lets you special cast 1 from the underworld and give it +3. Once you get this guy on the field, which obviously is a little harder because it is a 2-drop, but it seems interesting.
Yeah, but like the kind of things that we're getting for 1 cost on Earth is like wild.
Yeah, like Gigaflora or Giraflora,
whichever one's the one.
Yeah, Rumagem.
Giraflora we have.
We have a couple more champions here. We got Moss Station, champion of Demeter. When this Moss Station declares an attack, you can enchant it with Earth from your underworld. If this Moss Station has the highest attack in the field, it deals piercing damage for this attack, and you may enchant it with another Earth from your underworld. This guy honestly kind of sucks.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be boosted by Demeter, is what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's like designed around Demeter.
Yeah, like once you get it to a 7-drop, that's punching over a lot of things, and it's going to end up being very damaging.
I guess it also works with the stadium for Earths, where it would gain attack every time it added more Earth on there. Actually, that's kind of fun. That's kind of neat.
Okay.
2-card combo with the stadium. Of course, I have to play the stadium. Brr.
But that's like, you got to be on Earth Fire, because like Foloi Forest Burning Woods like doesn't even synergize with this otherwise. So it's like,
yeah,
what are they getting at?
And that's it for Champions of Demeter in this set.
But not for the actual good divine that we've got this set. Oh my god.
Yeah, we've got the Champion of Dionysus. So Dionysus is new this set. Let's actually go down and read Dionysus real quick, because these cards will not make any sense without that.
Good idea.
So Dionysus is a divine rune, obviously, an Earth to go alongside Demeter. When you cast this Dionysus, you can enchant up to 3 Earth to it, as you might expect. Disenchant 1 Earth from this Dionysus in order to target an Celestial and daze it or enrage it until your next turn. So, 2 new keywords. For the magic perverts in the audience, there you go. We got new keywords.
Oh, but my brain doesn't work, and I can't look up what keywords mean. What does this possibly do?
So, enrage is Goblin Attack Force, and daze is Fogblade without the negate. I think that's the negate.
Okay, well, to parse that for everyone involved here, Daze is effectively they can't attack. So no matter what, they're not attacking this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then Enrage makes them attack, but it has the added caveat that once you hit the battle phase, it forces that Alestral into attack position.
Yeah.
And that doesn't care whose battle phase it is, they're just going to be in attack position. And this adds a little I don't know if enemy controller and or book of really count as good allegories for this, but it adds some good position changing stuff that I feel this game has been lacking since the beginning.
Yeah,
Clearly
position
Tsunami
control.
has existed, but it's always been like this defensive tool. Dazed and Enrage, I feel like are going to have some really, really good utility moving forward. I can't wait.
It's the opposite. No, it's not the opposite of Goblin Attack. Wait. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it is the exact opposite of Goblin Attack
Not
Force.
sorry, not Goblin Attack Force. What is the Goblin Attack Order or something like that? It's the continuous trap card. What is that one?
Orders to attack or something.
Orders to smash.
Well, that's the thing that you tribute to remove something.
What the fuck is that continuous?
Goblin HQ? I don't.
We don't have time to talk about this. We got to talk about Sprout here, champion of Dionysus.
Sprouter!
It's a 2/5, 1 Earth. You can Nexus 1 Earth. When you do, you can search your deck for a champion of Dionysus or Dionysus Madness and add it to your hand. I guess we should take a look at Dionysus Madness. Final attack orders. Thank you. Final attack orders. That's what I meant to say. Where the fuck is Dionysus Madness? Here it is. It's a 1 Earth counter rune. Daze or Enrage an Celestial until your next turn. If Dionysus is enchanted, you can also change that Celestial's position, and you may enchant your Dionysus with Earth from your underworld. Pretty cool card. A good card that is better when Dionysus is on the field. This is how Celestial's cards should be designed. Instead of cards that only do things when the card is on the field.
Yeah, spoilers, folks. Dionysus's Madness is going to be the most played counter rune in the game now.
I don't know about that. It's not PTA or
no, PTA sucks
Shield
now.
of Achilles.
A lot of those counter runes suck ass.
I don't.
Got special something going on. It's all about rage and engage.
I think Shield of Achilles is still gonna be a fucking nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Couple cards so it can get you any of these Champion of Dionysuses or that Dionysus Madness, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty decent card. Like, finally, a fucking counter rune that does something, right? God forbid we have a counter rune that does something that's not one of the fucking base set ones.
Yeah, okay, there we go. This has moved on from bit to actual stance. Yeah, for sure. A lot of these modern counter runes are assholes. But now we have a good one.
Say Timber, Champion of Dionysus. It's a 5/8/2/2. When the Say Timber receives 1 or more Earth, you can target an opponent's Celestial and enrage it. When an opponent's enraged Celestial declares an attack, you return that Celestial to the hand. Fuck Shield of Achilles. Who needs Shield of Achilles? You got Say Timber.
Yeah, you have Say Timber and Dionysus' Madness. Just kill him. Get him out of here. Nexus something. You have Sprouter. That's going to Nexus for you.
It receives when it is summoned. Like, on summon, this thing does a Shield of Achilles.
Yeah.
How long do we know how long Enrage just lasts forever, right? Unless it says
these stats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it says otherwise, it's just that thing forever.
Hi, Swole.
Yo, hey.
Centaur, Champion of Dionysus. It's a 3-drop. Obviously, it's Centaur. 10/13. When this battle phase begins, you can destroy each of your opponent's enraged Celestials. That's pretty cool. You can daze this Centaur until your next turn in order to special cast a Say Timber from your hand, deck, or underworld. That's a really cool way to write an effect that's like, you can't attack the turn you do this.
I think it's pretty slick. And then it combos with any other thing that like involves days too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything specific for that here that would work with Centaur, but if that ever happens, you're also getting value off of that.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's a really cool way of doing it.
Great card. Doesn't care what battle phase it is, so if you get aggressive with Enraging, that's good. If you're fighting against someone who uses Enrage, then Centaur becomes a liability for them. Difficult to field, but I can see some decks running this as their top end for sure.
This is one thing about this set that I think is really cool, is that I think this set more so than any set we have seen thus far, has really cool interactions between cards that do things on their own that are interesting.
Yes. Yes.
And then they interact with other cards in even more interesting ways.
It's so every reveal on this one was good. There were some other reveal seasons where I'm all like, okay, this is very game plan that we've already seen, but now we're seeing some things that are unique to the set, and I feel kind of unique to Elestrals. So
Yeah.
I'm down. This is cool.
We got Drataya, Champion of Dionysus, a 2/2 Earth. When this Drataya receives 1 or more Earth, you can target an Celestial and daze it until your next turn. You can special send this Drataya to Latagon from your hand or deck if it's enraged, then enrage that Latagon until the next turn. I don't know.
More payoffs for Dionysus.
More daze and rage shit.
Yeah.
Now this one, obviously, it doesn't have a way to enrage itself, so you're going to need to have something to do that. But otherwise, it's just a daze until the next turn. Latagon, Champion of Dionysus. You could target and destroy a face-down rune if this Latagon is enraged. Remember, enraged stays forever unless it gets removed somehow. So if Drataya goes up into Latagon and enrages it, then Latagon gets this effect. But Latagon does not have to be gone up from Drataya to get this effect because it could just be enraged through other means. So unlike Wasp Ivy, which the previous Wasp Ivy required you to go from Cyanectar into Wasp Ivy to get that second effect, this one is a little bit more flexible, which I think is cool. I like when things are flexible.
We're not even done with what this thing does.
When this Latagon is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can search your deck for an Ambrosia and add it to your hand. And you know what? Ambrosia is kind of one of the best cards in the game. Kinda.
Now, notably, Drataya does specifically state that it enrages that Latagon until the next turn.
Oh, that's true. It does.
So it's not going to be a forever one, but that is still a turn where you get to go into Latagon, and then your opponent either has to fire off things like PTA, and then you get to go after a different face-down rune, or hold off on it and hope they don't snipe it.
Yeah. And then, of course, you can enrage it through other means, and if you get you can just target and destroy. Face-down runes really taking a beating this set. But luckily there's some better ones. Instead of just the same few. All right. Cyanectar, Champion of Dionysus. Let's I guess because this will be the right place to put it. It's a 4/1 Earth. When you cast a Cyanectar, when the Cyanectar becomes dazed, you can search your deck for a PTA, Poison Nectar, or Poison Tunic and add it to your hand. Crazy.
Just good stuff.
Insane.
It's PTA almost like it combos with the other Cyanectar.
The OG PTA is going to need to be banned. I feel like this is insane. I mean, I already kind of felt that way. I felt like it needed to be limited. I think it's going to need to not exist.
And a special thing, chat, make sure to remind me when it happens. We're going to put a pin in this because there's another thing in the set that came out that Cyanectar also combos with that makes this whole line here even more aggressive than it already has to be.
Yeah.
But already by itself, fantastic card, grabbing some of the best cards in the game.
Yeah. And here's Wasp Ivy, Champion of Dionysus, a 9/1 2 Earth. This Wasp Ivy deals piercing damage. This enraged Wasp Ivy deals double damage. Hello, Chaos Max. This Wasp Ivy is enraged if it is ascended from Cyanectar.
Yeah, just bonkers. You can search any of the poisoned cards with Champion of Dionysus Cyanectar. You get regular Cyanectar into rotation, fire it off, turn that into this one. Easiest 9 power that is ready to bring the game to a freaking close. Holy cow.
Stop stop saying Champ Wasp Ivy. He's not playing it.
No, put that -2, put that
back. We got one last Champ of Dionysus, Cyprong. If you think we're over with Champs of Dionysus, you're Cyprong. +2?
Okay, +2.
Thank you.
+2. We're back.
4/4 Earth. You normal cast the Cyprong. You can search your deck for a Dionysus and add it to your hand. We love to search the divine. You can target and destroy a 1 spirit or 2 spirit Celestial with 5 or more attack if this Cyprong is dazed. Very interesting.
That's just really nutty.
Like, it's already a good card. Like, it's a 4/4 that searches a divine rune. That's already a good card.
and the Divine Rune can enrage or daze your own cards.
Which
So if
turns
your
it
opponent
on.
stacks up with something, you just go, okay, cool, Cyprong, Dionysus, your card's out, get over my 4, otherwise
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing next turn.
Yeah, and if you're not in that situation, Cyprong just gets you Dionysus to get your your game plan going. It's really
Yeah, because you
cool.
have, it's so good.
Earth looking pretty good, Lifestream said, and it was already looking pretty good. I feel like Earth splashes were already something people were looking into. This just makes it even more so. We have some non-denominational Earth cards as well.
The undecided voters.
Yeah. the Baileys, we'll call them.
Folks, remember, vote green no matter who.
From Massapequa. Barabib, a 3/4 Earth, 1 Earth. You can dex this Earth or Water. When this Barabib receives 1 or more Water, you can special ascend it into Barabog from your hand or deck.
Whoa.
So easy way to get to
combo.
Barabog. And the previous Barabog was also a pretty good card. Let's see what the new Barabog does. And remember, these are untitled but new cards, so they're not reprints, but instead are the same card with the same name but a different set code, which we got into last time with the Firestorm set. I'm not a fan of it, but here we are.
Glad to hear we were able to make our voices known enough to roll back that Like a Void champion errata. Unfortunately, we were not annoying enough to stop this from happening.
We'll get to that.
I guess we have to deal with it.
Barabog, 5/6 Earth Water. You can expend Earth Water in order to target an Celestial and daze it until your next turn. When this Barabog becomes dazed, you can special ascend it to Barabos from your hand or deck. So it's kind of an expensive one, isn't it?
We're reaching Frost levels of expending yourself to get to your game plan.
Yeah.
But in this case, I think that the game plan might actually be worth it.
Well, let's see what Barabos does. Barabos is, as you can see, a fat fuck, and it's great.
So I'm here for it, folks.
It's a
Fat Fuck Fridays.
9/15. Ooh, it's 9/15. Earth, Water. When this Barabos receives 1 or more Earth or Water, you can change it from an Celestial to a Stadium Rune. With the effect, Celestials that are not Earth Water enchanted are dazed and get -3/-3. Opponents cannot play Stadium Runes, or vice versa.
Okay.
This is the most insane card effect I've ever seen in the game.
We are seeing some experimentation in design space that is making me super excited. What I'm not super excited for is the future of Stadium Runes. We just keep kicking them over. We just keep pulling the legs out from under.
If you like, it's like they're like, okay, so the obvious out to Barabos is to play a Stadium Rune, so we're just gonna make it so you can't play Stadium Runes over it.
And then it's also like the best Stadium Rune ever printed too. It locks out 3/4 of the Pantheon from attacking and makes them weaker. If you're not in the mirror match, this shuts down any aggro deck. It's wild.
And like, how do you out it? With just face up rune removal. Hello, Thunderstorm.
Everyone. Okay, Thunder might be playing it, but
yeah, it's like that's like the only thing that outs it. So like, Hurricane doesn't hit it. Hurricane only hits face downs. I think, does Blizzard only hit face downs? I think Blizzard only hits face downs as well.
I believe so. That's a bonus that they can't be chained, I think, so, but it's still face downs.
Like, it's going to be... Like, it's not hard to out. There are cards that out it. It is annoying to out.
And, to be fair, Earth and Water are very popular spirits. People are playing them just to chant things with it, so it's not a total out.
Like I've said with like,
deck,
I think like we said this with we said this with Majesty, and we said this with like I've said this before with Tsunami. It's just like if you just get the bad matchup, you lose. Your entire game plan falls apart. I fucking hate playing Tsunami because of this. Like every time I play Tsunami, it's like, oh, I'm matching up against every water deck in existence. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
But
they all
no,
just
if
get
I was
stopping it from getting
playing,
the Paraboss in the first place. Yeah, plenty of
if
ways
I
to do
was
that.
playing a Poseidon deck, I don't know. I'd kind of want to keep this in rotation, right? Like you play new Barabib. The Barabib doesn't need a Nexus itself; it just has to receive a water, right?
Yeah, it just needs to receive water.
Yeah. So you just go, and that just gets you all the way up to Barabas immediately.
Yeah, so it
So
does take a
I don't
fairly
know.
hefty Earth investment. You have to put in 4, or no, just not 4. 3.
Well, the bib itself,
Yeah,
the
because
Poseidon
you need 1 to
Nexus,
expend, and then you need 2 for Barabas.
you ascend 1 with the Barabog. You spend 2 more for the expend on the Barabog. Yeah, so it's about 6 to get all the way to Barabas all by itself. So
How does
yeah,
this interact with
I think that's the
PTA?
biggest drawback. It's strong.
How do you make this interact with PTA if you make it a stadium the same turn? I have no idea. No clue. Not a
Time
single
to
idea.
time to read the text on Poison Tipped Arrow.
I'm sure someone has explained this already in the rules chat of the Electrals Discord. I have genuinely no idea how that interaction works. But let's take a look at Hopperoo. A 3/4 Earth. When this Hopperoo deals damage, you can foretell 3 and add an Earth card foretold this way to your hand. While this Hopperoo is enchanted with exactly 1 spirit, it can attack opponent's spirit decks directly. Cool.
Cool. Free punch.
Yeah, I think this card is really interesting.
I'm glad that they made sure to be all like, okay, but only if you have 1.
Because otherwise it could be a problem.
And then you just get free cards for it,
That's
Advanced game state.
exactly right. If
Draw
Hopperoo
1.
was released in beta, it would have Astrabbit numbers. Yeah. Yep.
But no, solid card. And
It's got an
it
ascension
evolves into
form.
another interesting little creature.
Rue Mantis, which yes, the art does whip ass. It's kind of it's a little almost a common writer kick, but not quite. This Rue Mantis can attack. It's a 5/7 2 Earth. This Rue Mantis can attack opponent's spirit decks directly. No restriction on that one. When this Rue Mantis deals damage, you can return it to the hand. If you do, during your next draw phase, you can special cast it using only Earth from your underworld, or 2 Earth specifically. This card is cool as fuck. Drill Warrior, welcome back.
Yeah, basically. Punch for 2 every turn. Don't let anything get in your way.
It's so fucking cool. And then it just returns itself to the hand and then brings it back. And it's so cool. What a cool card design.
So, yeah, that's so. And so, like, what? It makes it immune to PTA because it's going to leave before it resolves.
Mm-hmm.
Shield hits this, of course, but,
Yeah. Shield is the most broken card in all of Elestrals.
Yeah. If you Tsunami it, it's a 7.
Yeah. And you're not going to get it. It's not going to come. I guess it wouldn't be able to deal damage, so it wouldn't be able to return to the hand. So, like, it is just a 7, though.
Yeah.
You can Gorgons it, I guess. Pay 2 to keep it on the field so you can kill it. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. If you have to do that and then spend some stuff to get rid of it afterwards, that's a great trade. I think my biggest problem with Romantis is that it doesn't do anything aside from deal a consistent 2 damage.
Yeah, that's fair. It is, and it doesn't like protect you at all. Like it leaves the field literally. It doesn't protect you at all. So
yeah. So I wouldn't say I'm on the fence. I do think this is cool.
yeah,
I'm here for it. But
it's
as
a matter
far
of
as like top tier threats,
finding
I'm not sure.
the right place for it. One thing I'll note is it is an insect, which is one of the few typings that actually matters in the game currently. It's bears and
because
insects.
I heard that A Drive hates insects.
Yeah.
Why are they going so hard on this?
It's crazy. He hates bugs and he's scared
He
of
hates
them.
those things.
Uh,
So all around, good stuff. Good stuff.
it could stick around on the field if you want. That is true. It just like would be a 5 attack guy on the field that cost you 2.
Yeah, I don't like that because
Yeah.
fives
Hi,
still
Lily.
exists. It might not exist for long, but it's still a good tempo deck, and trading my 1 spirit for your 2 spirit seems pretty strong.
Yeah. But yeah, Hopperoo and Rumantis, I feel like have a potential home in the Ant Titan deck, and I'm very interested about that.
Yes.
Fire. Oh my god, we're out of Earths. Fire time.
Bless you.
Mm-hmm. Urseer. We got more Champs of Hestia. It's a 4/1, 1 fire. When a player casts a Bear Celestial, you can force an opponent to expend fire, or any spirit, any spirit. I don't know why I said fire. That's cute. It's a cute card. Not good,
Yeah,
but it's
it's fine.
cute.
Nah, more bears. More bears. Yeah, more bears.
Like,
It's a
bears
deck that
don't
wants to have
need
more bears.
anything to be good. They're already good.
What they needed was not necessarily this. They needed a way to profitably do bear bombing without losing immediately.
Yeah. They need a way to, like, after they use up the bear bomb, like, they need a way to get the big bear out of the underworld or something.
We need one of those. We'll get to it later, so it's a bit of a spoiler, but we need a Sisyphean task for bears specifically.
Kinleo, champion of Hestia, just can't wait to be king, I feel like.
Oh, it's in this. It's stanced up. It's
Yeah, it's
Disney
doing
mode.
the stance. It's doing the stance.
Oh wow.
It's a 4/1 fire. When you special cast as Kinleo, you can return up to 3 fire from your underworld to your spirit deck and search your deck for a Leonite and add it to your hand. Cool.
Yeah. So
Not much to say about
pretty
this
good
one.
for
Just
Hestia.
cool.
Hestia's special summoning 1 spirits from the hand all the time. That's their whole.
That's true.
So you either heal a lot or set up immediately your Leonite Ascension because you're not using your normal.
And we got a new Leonite for you to search. Champion
my
of
God,
Hestia,
what?
7/3, a 2 fire. When this Leonite receives 1 or more fire, you can give each fire enchanted Lestral on the field +3/+3 until the next turn. While this Leonite has 9 or more attack, it cannot be destroyed by rune effects or have its position changed. Cool.
Kind of a banger. I know it says Champion of Hestia, but it also feels like it could do stuff with Hephaestus stuff.
Because of the artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
This is a not a bad fartifact card.
We can't. We're not calling them fartifacts. We can't do that.
I've already called them that. You can't,
No, we
can't go back.
Stop. We can't. No, we need good names. We can't be doing bad names. Ian, please.
Fartifacts.
No. No.
Humburst, champion of Apollo?
Oh, but that's a fire spirit. What's going on here?
1/3, 1 fire. While this Humburst is foretold, it also counts as a solar celestial. What is going on here?
Based. This is crazy design space. There's like 8 more cards like this.
Yeah.
I love this. It's so cool.
And so what that means practically is if you get this off of Apollo foretell, you can add it to your hand because it counts as a solar celestial, a 1-cost solar celestial.
Grab it up.
When you foretell, an opponent must send cards from the top of their deck to the underworld equal to the number of cards that were foretold +1. Hello? Mill?
Okay, then it's a bad card.
Mill. Get milled, idiot.
You're a mill junkie, aren't you?
Milling the opponent is so funny. Unfortunately, it's sending them to the underworld instead of banishing them because banishing doesn't exist.
Yeah.
In this game. So it just means they get to trigger all their stupid graveyard effects. If they have any.
Yeah, if you're up against Frost, side out all your Humbusts now.
And then we got Humburst. a fire solar, champion of Apollo, 6/2. While this Humburst is foretold, you can special send it to your Humbust. I'm humbusting. Um,
No.
is this Sylvans and Alestrals? Yeah, so foretelling is Sylvans.
Yeah, it's Sylvans if they were bad.
It's that's so mean.
Well, if they sent the cards to the graveyard, then they'd be good. But they just put them right back. So if you see some bad shit, sorry.
Get fucked,
Sorry.
idiot.
Uber.
If your Apollo is enchanted, you can force an opponent to send the top 4 cards from their deck to the underworld. Mill. So there's like a Celestlio has tops. Okay. Celestlio has tops as a reanimator card. you are not playing Solar to make Celestlio work. An opponent, yeah, so everything in Alestrals is worded for Commander.
There's actually a video out there of like the Knots playing 4-player Alestrals, right?
Maybe? We've been thinking about it for sure.
I remember it. Yeah.
We've been talking about
like,
it because you're domain pilled.
I'm the most domain pilled person in the entire world. That's not true. There's definitely like 3 people more than me.
Yeah, like the person who made a channel specifically for domain.
It's funny because every once in a while they'll be all like, "Man, you're putting that video." I can't be the. It's like, dog, you're named Yu-Gi-Oh Commander. I can't take that throne away from you. Jesse, if you're watching this, by the way, I love you. You're amazing. Don't ever change. Humbust and Humburst are cool.
Yeah,
and I like the trigger on it. Milling is, despite my misgivings with it, it's still a playstyle that people like. So
yeah, and there's already some cards that support this. Although unfortunately, they are Fire Lunar, not Fire Solar. So you're gonna have to play 3 typings here to get this deck going.
Classically, man. Once we get dual spirits.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say at the top. Like, I can't wait till we have spirits that do something. Dual spirits, or spirits that like can like be one or the other, or just like spirits that like cost you something, but then they can be like 2 spirits, or like maybe spirits that do something in the graveyard, or give your monster like a +2 attack or some bullshit like that. I can't wait until we start experimenting with what spirits can do.
It's super gonna happen. Get ready for it, folks.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It happened to Pokemon. Like, come on. Like,
yeah,
Steel.
We know how pokey-pilled the
exactly.
devs are. There's special energy coming down the pipeline one of these days.
Metal energy and darkness energy had effects when they were first released. Which means you can only play 4 of them in a deck, and that was like really unfortunate for steel and dark type players.
Shoutouts to Steelix.
Yeah. And the Tyranitar
Fun
deck.
Guide.
Fun Guide, Champion of Artemis. It appears to be guiding Artemis, who has like a helmet on. That's cool. Or is that just her hood? That's just her hood from the back. Yeah. It's Jigglypuff from above.
Now you beat me to it.
Famously, the special energy are very well balanced. Hey, like, we're allowed a little bit of power creep. I want a little bit of power creep in my game. Anyways, here's Artemis putting a little cape on Fun Guide.
Oh, that's adorable.
2/5.
That's what's happening here.
1/5. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Like putting a little cape or bandana.
Completely correct. That's so cute. Holy
it's adorable. When you suppress 1 or more cards, you can search your deck for a Fun Guide or a Follow the Wisps and add it to your hand. Dog, I'm still not going to play the Follow the Wisps deck. I'm still not going to play it.
Man, that attack lock is really cool. You know what else is an attack lock? Having a big Alestral.
like just having a large bear on the field is already an attack lock.
Yeah.
Or you can have 2 Harpies on the field. They don't require you to play another card.
Brontowisp, what do you do?
Champion of Artemis, a Fire Lunar 6/6. You can Nexus Fire or Lunar. If you do until your next turn, your Alestrals other than this Brontowisp cannot be attacked as long as this Brontowisp is enchanted. It's more attack lock. Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about a cool card though. Hellmelt.
I love this guy. I love him.
Mario Odyssey. Anyone?
Anyone pre-ordering the Switch too?
Anyone got $500? If so, give it to me instead.
Yeah. Nintendo's not. Nintendo's fine.
They don't need your money.
Fine. Give your money to Ian.
3/2, 1 fire. When this Hellmelt is discarded, you can special cast it with fire for your underworld using a spirit from your spirit deck or underworld. Cool.
Folks, we have dangers now.
Danger Hellmelt.
Danger? Danger?
Danger Hellmelt.
We're gonna talk about a discard thing really quickly, but like what? There's Golden Apples of Discord, and I don't think there's much else right
Yeah, yeah, I don't remember there being many discard cards in this game. Yeah, Golden Apples is funny because Golden Apples was used specifically to because it's one of the few generic discard cards. You would Golden Apples just to discard a card to reanimate it.
Yeah. And now you can do that in fire.
You can discard it with Morphrost Scorpio if you cheat. That's true. Wait, that's true.
Wait.
Hold up. Don't tell Skyhawk.
don't ever do that.
Smeltung.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a little guy. 8/3 fire. You can nexus up to 2 fire. When you do, you can discard your entire hand, and draw that many cards. Card destruction, except you don't do your opponent, which would be funny. Make your opponent discard their entire hand and draw more.
Yeah, you windfall yourself.
When this Smeltung is sent from your hand to your underworld, you can enchant up to 2 fire for your underworld to your field. These guys must be setting up some cards in the future that we don't have yet.
Well, I mean, it enchants to all cards, right? So you can give it to Hestia, you can give it to Festus.
The problem is, how are you sending this from your hand to the underworld?
By cycling it with your Smeltung on the field, dingus.
I guess.
Come on. Put it together.
Just draw into all your Smeltung. Simple as.
Yeah. And you can do that with the effective Smeltung. Water. What are we doing here? The best element, the best one. Okay, -2. We're going back in the negatives.
Damn. Spoltuga, champion of Hephaestus. Wow.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that bit again.
A 3/4 water.
Cool down.
Your Hephaestus effects can also find fire invoke runes. So cool. So cool. Just a really cool
searchable
effect.
eruption,
You can reveal an artifact rune from your hand in order to special send this Spoltuga to Krakatuga from your deck or hand. I like that it's you can use Hephaestus to get your invoke runes, but also if you want to use the special ascend, you gotta get enough artifact too. And then we got a new Krakatuga, which will probably just be playing the old Krakatuga because it's crazy.
Yeah, because that has the eruption synergy. But this one ain't half bad.
Yeah, at least it's like a backup option, you know?
Absolutely.
A 4/8 water fire. This empowered Krakatuga's attack and defense are swapped. Woo!
Oh.
Granted, this means it doesn't synergize well with Whale. Swap and then swap right back.
Okay. Well.
During your turn, artifact runes and empowered Celestials on your field cannot be destroyed or returned to the hand by opponent's card effects. Really cool tool for the artifact deck, fartifacts as we call it. But now it's wartifacts. Waterfacts.
Yeah, so for those of you who are not aware, in case we have some non-Alestral people in the audience, empowered refers to when an Alestral has an artifact rune attached to it.
Yeah.
So that's why it works really well with Hephaestus, because they're just searching out artifact runes left and right. This one's an 8/4 plus
Good,
whatever other bonuses you have on there.
good card for fart enthusiasts. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't. I can't with you all. What the fuck? What is wrong with you people?
I feel like it's not that good though. Am I crazy? It is like a 2-drop. You have to drop in your artifact deck, which you're already dropping a lot of heavy spirit cost shit because of artifacts.
Well, that's where I think this gets even better, because in Firestorm we had a number of the Hephaestus cards letting you cast artifacts for free. Effectively, you're pulling them from the underworld.
That's true.
And a lot of those Alestrals that enabled that were not very good stat wise.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have a Krakatuga that says, hey, as long as you put an equipment on there, your opponent's going to have to find a different way to destroy it, because it just says they can't be destroyed at all.
Yeah,
Same with your
true.
artifact ones too. So,
and if you put an artifact on Krakatuga, which Smoltuga would necessarily necessitate that you have already, Krakatuga becomes also impenetrable that way as well. It really plays around shield, which is nice. It's just
plays around shield. They can't be PTA'd.
The one thing I have is that Fartifacts is not really a deck that drops 2-drops very often, right? It doesn't have like a lot of room to drop them. So that's the one problem for me, is it's just going to interrupt your flow of play. Also, you have to play more than 3 artifacts. That's true. for the fact that fire artifacts is entirely based around artifacts, you actually don't play very many of them because they suck.
Well, maybe we'll see a sea change in how the lists look with these tools available.
Do you think a card like Bait Doll would be good in Lustrals? I don't remember what Bait Doll does. What does that one do again?
You like force the activation of a trap card, and if the activation timing is, then it just sends the card. And then
it would be crazy. It would be insane. Because most of the back row in Alestrals has like very specific activation timing. Lily. Being baited into 3 shots to duel.
I'm big on new Krakatuga. I think that there's this is a sleeper hit for sure.
It's cool. Like I definitely don't want to downplay it. I just think it's got its I got my hang-ups with it as well. Typhland, Champion of Poseidon. 2/4, 1-drop. I don't like Typhlant because its eye is open, unlike Catarant, who usually has its eye closed. I don't like looking at them big eye. You can enchant this Typhlant with water from your underworld. That's cool.
Cool.
When this Typhlant receives 1 or more water in a Nexus,
but not with its own effect.
You can special send it to Ivory for your hand or deck if you did not cast or special cast an Ivory this turn. I like how they're like, oh, this effect is too good actually. We need to make it so you can't do it more than once per turn.
Well, let's make sure we check on our Ivory here. Like maybe the Ivory is stacked.
Like at the very least, Poseidon has the Poseidon Divine does Nexus, so like Poseidon Divine kind of fixes everything with this thing, except for the fact that it's a 2-card combo. Stop reading 2-card combos. Stop it.
Oh, boo.
Stop it.
Boo.
Ivory. Sure, like this. When this Ivory receives 1 or more water, you can foretell cards equal to the number of water enchanting every Ivory on the field. You can add each card with a title or effect that mentions Poseidon foretold this way to your hand. That's kind of a fun way of putting it. So it gets every Poseidon and every champ Poseidon. Or no, it doesn't get Poseidon. It just says title. It doesn't say name. So every champ of Poseidon and every effect that mentions Poseidon. So every searcher. Or thing that's like, if Poseidon's on the field, you can do some bullshit. So
this is a great way to draw a bunch of cards.
Typhlant gets 1 water like just by summoning it, you get 1 water. It gets another water from its effect. You Nexus 1
That's
onto it to make it 3, and then you special ascend it to give it an additional 1. So there's 4. So you're foretelling 4.
And any Poseidon-related cards, you just get to put them in your hand in
Yeah.
a game with no maximum hand size.
Which includes all these Champion of Poseidons we're looking at right now. It includes all the I was about to say spells, the runes that mention Poseidon, like the one that wait, I was about to say the one that revives. I know one of them mentions Atlantis instead of Poseidon.
Yeah. Rise from the Depths requires Atlantis, so you can't get that.
But all the other ones, like the Trident, I believe.
Yeah, that mentions it because it has that additional effect.
And I think there's some more cards in here, but we'll see.
Also, that heinous invoke rune that disenchants your opponent's spirits.
Yeah. And then for every time you do another ivory, while this ivory's on the field, it just goes up more. So you get a second ivory on the field. You're now going through 8. Then you Nexus again onto the other ivory, or either ivory, doesn't really matter. Then you go through 9.
And
add all of them. You add all of them, not just add. You don't
all
pick.
of them. No. Remember, Apollo is the one that foretelling is good with.
Yeah, remember that. I want you to keep in mind that Apollo is the one who does foretelling.
But there's also basic ivory, which kind of does a little recursive combo. You expend a water to summon a Typhlant from your underworld.
Interesting.
So if you've got like an ivory set up, you can get base ivory and just start getting champion ivory back and just summon more of these over and over again.
So maybe there is a reason why they made it so you can only do Typhlant's special ascend once per turn.
Little bit.
I was about to say let's finish. There's like 4 more Champ of Poseidon. Let's just go ahead.
Yeah.
And
do our
ad break.
Ad right now.
Wexus always looking for a win con. We'll see if this is the one that makes it. The thing is, this is still not a win con. It's just a combo. But it's so much of a deep draw that it probably does get you into a win con somewhere.
Yeah. And it's all foretelling. So if it's not one that's a Poseidon card, you can float it to the top.
God, and like eventually you start running out of cards in your deck. Like you go 9 deep and you take out all the cards that mention Poseidon. And then all of a sudden you're just top decking the good counter runes.
Yeah. It's inevitability. That's the thing. That's why it's a control deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely control. It's gonna be very slow deck, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of control, we're gonna have a few more oriented ones coming up
after this break. Talk to you in a second.
After these messages, we'll be right.
Night of the Lepus. Rated PG.
We're back.
I too enjoy those canned beverages. What nice ads. Anyway, Cracked.
Cracked. What's up, my crackheads?
Whoa, hey.
Champ of Poseidon, 1/4, 1 water. When you cast this Cracked, or when it receives 1 or more water with Poseidon's effect, you can block 1 unoccupied slot in an opponent's Celestial row as long as this Cracked is enchanted. A blocked zone cannot be used. I will hydrate while Golden Nova responds to this card.
Well, we just will not stop with Cracked messing with zones. We're gonna keep printing Ojamas until the heat death of the universe.
I agree. Luckily, it's bad. Luckily, it's a bad card.
Yeah, there's like other zone blocking cards, right? Like there's another. I just looked up base Kraken, and that doesn't do that.
I don't know what the other I don't know what other things there would be. I like that block is a keyword now. Block. What's cracking up to? Champ of Poseidon, 5/8, 2 water. This cracking in your hand can be special cast with 2 water if an opponent has 2 or more blocked celestial slots, and you do not special cast a cracking this turn. You can expend water in order to return a water card from your underworld to your hand.
So everything past that first line of text, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Recurring your cards. You get to play more of them.
Yeah,
That's fine.
sweet.
Being able to special cast a 2-drop.
Pretty cool.
Pretty good. But now we have a 3-card combo. Because it's play Cracked, Nexus, and then have the cracking in hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then pray that Kraken doesn't get hit. Granted, if you're quick on the draw, then you can get another Kraken into play and then lock out 2 more zones. Congratulations, we've upgraded to Kashtira status. But that seems like a really crummy game plan to be working with.
This is like, I don't know why they print cards like this.
Hey, I say that about every mill card I ever find.
There's like, we have to balance these effects because they're really powerful and able to lock the opponent out of the game entirely. So we made it a 3-card combo, and I'm like, why'd you make it at all? Just don't make it if you don't want people to do it.
No, but other card games have zone locking effects. We have to have a little zone lock.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. I think it's a noob trap, but it's fine. If there's like a sealed event, maybe you can wild stuff with the Kraken combo, but for constructed.
RDS, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it just sucks. It's for the Gavins of the world. Look, as a Gavin, I don't want to play this. It sucks.
I don't want to hear you say that you're a Gavin until you get your. Okay. Do you have your marble in bag?
I mean, I've got a little Dragon Quest slime.
Faker.
It's got like a little slime ball in there for squeezing. So it's kind of like a marble in a bag. I have like 3 different fidget toys next to me. They're like just 3 different plushies that have different things filling them. There's this one that has like the rubber ball that's in there that you can squeeze. There's one that's like a beanie. It's a seal. It's like a beanie thing. And there's like a tanuki that's like made of memory foam. I got them all in Japan while I was there. And I was like, wait, I like squeezing these things while I'm at my desk.
I can't complain. I also like a good I've got the off screen. I've got the Squishable Fuecoco. That thing gets chopped up on the daily.
Speaking of foamy
Little
champion.
critters we just want to beat the shit out of.
Yeah.
Foamy.
1/3 water. When this foamy receives one or more water, you can search your deck for a one spirit fish. I guess that's what they're called. I don't know what these guys are called.
Aquatic. I don't fucking.
Celestial, and add it to your hand. Cool.
Cool.
I like this. I like that we're getting more archetypal cards. Make fish real. I want to play fish.
Teaching the fish to special cast.
And then we got a Caprigal champ. 5/6, 2 water. You cast this Caprigal. You can search your deck for a Trident of Poseidon. Add it to your hand. When this Caprigal receives one or more water in a Nexus from Poseidon, you can target and destroy an Celestial. Yippee skippy.
I do like it. I do like it giving Poseidon an actual effect. Effectively.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. Oceanic.
I wish there was better ways to get into it.
That's what it's called, apparently. Oceanic.
Got it.
They have like official names for all of them. It's like insect is actually insectoid, and bear is ursine, I think.
I don't like it in one regard because I like being able to know what the name is, but from a localization process, that's actually just brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just symbols. Just match the symbols.
Yeah. There's a reason why so many card games have gone to symbols. They take less card space and they're easy to translate.
Anyway, Caprigal is fine. I still think Trident of Poseidon is a banger, but with deal with face down runes, it's not as important to be able to lock those out. I don't know. I'm not super sold on it. But
what if we had a different Caprigal though?
Well, that would be outrageous. Different Caprigal?
Like, it's crazy, right? If we had Caprigal in the same set.
That can't be happening.
Anyways, we have to go down again because there's a new divine rune that's going to explain all this shit. Aphrodite, she's here. Finally, she's a water because she's born from the sea foam.
Oh, hey.
At least in some tellings, specifically.
Some tellings that we can say here on Twitch.tv. Yeah,
well, it's just like Aphrodite actually has like several different origin points, but one of them is the sea foam. Divine rune. When you cast this Aphrodite, it has the effect that you do when you do a divine rune, where you get the 3 on there. You could disenchant 1 water from this Aphrodite in order to search your deck for a card with the same name as a water celestial on your field and add it to your hand, so then they can fuck.
Yeah. So when I
what
first
caused
read
the sea
this
foam,
card,
Ian? Oh, you know. You know.
Can we investigate this a little bit?
Oh, you know. You know?
You know. So when I first read Aphrodite, I thought that we were doing more Alestral's like do nothing bullshit. I thought this card was ass.
Mm-hmm.
I was a fool.
Yeah, you are.
Titles exist.
This and also
Aphrodite
non-titled cards with different effects exist.
Yeah, so actually, Aphrodite might seem like you're searching nothing. You're actually searching out every combo Water has ever known, including all the ones that are introduced in this. She is so cool.
Yeah. And she also makes it easier to set up the Harpy Lock. Because you get the second one, and then you can set it up.
Yeah, so you can search out more Harpies.
We're definitely going to be doing Harpy Lock. We're definitely going to be doing that.
We're out here Harpy locking.
All right, let's take a look at her champions. Dratagua, one of my favorites. I love Dratagua.
Dratagwa's so good. A little goober.
1/4 water. Your Aphrodite's effects can also find a Lakagon.
Now, why would that be relevant?
Pretty good. You can Nexus water. When you do, you can search your deck for a fish. Is that one fish? Wait, is there two different fish archetypes in the game? Okay, they're like called like clans or something. Elestrals.
They're called classes.
Oh, are they called classes?
No, I have no fucking idea.
What the fuck are they called?
Something in my brain is telling me they're called subclasses, but I
Oh fuck, I think they
some-
might be called subclasses. Yeah. Yes, they
yep, 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 yep,
are.
yep. Yep, 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 yep,
Yup,
yep.
yup, 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 yup,
Yep,
yup,
yep,
yup.
yep,
Nope, nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
yup,
yep,
yup,
yep,
yup,
yep,
yup, yup, yup,
yep,
yup.
yep,
Uh, okay, so one of them is aquatic and the other one is oceanic.
That's
That's stupid.
unreal. What?
I'm sorry, that's stupid.
Yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh has aqua and fish, so we can't really throw stones here.
That's true. At least like aqua is usually things that are made of water. And then fish is like fish.
Arguable, but I don't know enough about aquas to debate you. So
Okay, so I'm gonna call these sea serpents and fish. Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
sure, sure, sounds good.
So these are
Um,
fish, and the other one's is sea serpents. When you do, you can search your deck for a fish celestial and add it to your hand.
um,
Cool. I
but no,
like
this is
archetypal searchers.
yeah. Once again, we have a thing that expands the capabilities of existing divines. Instead of having to print new ones that give new effects, we're creating Alestrals that impose that effect on them, and I think that's really nifty.
And it works really well with original Dratagua, who is a receiver, whereas this is a Nexuser,
Yay!
which makes the
It's,
Aphrodite thing like crazy.
yeah.
Really cool.
Oh my god. But that's not all.
Lakagon.
Because we can search Lakagons, we can do this.
We can get the Champ Lakagon. 5/7, 2 water. Special cast a Lakagon from your hand with 2 water if you do not special cast a Lakagon this turn. When you cast Lakagon or Dratagua, you can return water from your underworld to your spirit deck. Wow.
So it's healing. It's more healing.
It's more healing. Also, obviously, you can just get the Lakagon from Aphrodite because you have a Lakagon on the field.
Get another Lakagon. That's unlocked.
Or you get it from Dratagua, and Dratagua gets you into the Lakagon, and then Lakagon, you can the next turn you can get another Lakagon on the field. Like, there's just so much going on here.
And base Lakagon gives you removal when you return a water from your underworld to the spirit deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a wild
These guys
setup.
are so cool. I like that they all do something, and then they do more when they're together. That's the way Elestral should be.
Alestrals should just be Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's true.
Why didn't they think of that beforehand? Beforehand, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! With a bunch of normal summons and trap cards. That game sucks ass. I hate that. They should have made it like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you're special summoning a whole bunch of
I just I love that it has lots of cool synergies. We love
I'm here
cards
for
that are good on their own, but also have cool synergies. Foamy, a 1/3 water. When you cast this Foamy, you can search your deck for an Aphrodite. We love to search the Divine Rune and add it to your hand. You can expend water into discard this Foamy in order to search your deck for a 2-spirit water Elestral and add it to your hand. Lakagon.
Yeah, like the Lakagon. We have 2 ways to grab the Lakagon here.
But that's not all, because there's also another Caprigal.
Wait, we were just talking about what the heck? You're a wizard. You're looking into the future.
It's crazy. 6/6, 2-drop. This Caprigal cannot be destroyed in battle with a 1-spirit Elestral. Yay! You can spend water or reveal a Caprigal from your hand in order to target and destroy a face-down rune.
I think it's so funny that they printed a 2-spirit Elestral when one of the big complaints was, yeah, some 2-spirit Elestrals have stats low enough that 1-spirit Elestrals can defeat them.
And
So they gave
no.
Caprigal an effect to not let that happen, but then they gave it stats that were big enough to where you didn't have to worry about that generally.
Yeah, like all you have to worry about is fucking Moose Station. In Moss Station.
So that was very funny. That was
like,
some good.
That's awesome, dog.
But the removal effect on there is based.
It's
Incredible.
cool.
That's
It's cool.
outrageous.
It could be better, but it's cool.
What are you talking about? It could be better.
It only hits face down runes.
Oh, boo-hoo, the most powerful runes in the game? Yeah, I'm sorry I don't also julienne your fries, too. This card's crazy!
I do like that it can reveal a Caprigal. That part's kind of crazy. Like the fact you don't have to expend.
If you run Aphrodite, you're not even expending for it. It's just free! This is nuts!
Unless we get a card that reveals your hand. And then you can't reveal Caprigal for the effect.
Damn, I can't believe I got Vanquish sold in my Alestral.
I hope they rule it that way. I hope. I hope it gets ruled that way. It's so fucking funny. I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that you can't reveal a card that's already revealed.
I mean, to be fair,
it's already revealed.
Tautologically correct. You're
right. We got new Lith, new Champ Lith. Champion of Aphrodite, 3/5, 2-drop. This coastal could be new, normal cast, Oh.
Normal cast. That's when you're going for your Pharaoh cast. You have to know normal.
With 2 water if your Aphrodite is enchanted. You could discard a water card in order to draw a card. If the card you discarded was coastal Lith, you'd be draw an additional card. Sucks. Poopy bad.
Wow, I can
Stinks.
search out another coastalith, and then it's the nectar of the gods if you think about it.
Just a bad card. Just so bad.
Yeah, it's whatever.
This is a hollow. You're gonna pull this instead of a card you actually want.
They didn't even keep They didn't even keep the Lith stat thing going past the original.
It's like dog shit stats. It's got stats of a 1-drop.
If this was a 3/7, I'd at least say, oh well, hey, it's a 7, bud.
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
The problem with this one is that the base coastal list also sucks. That's kind of true. Yeah.
We still don't have a
good coastal list. If the base coastal list was good, then you could summon this thing and then just get the good one.
You'd be incentivized to run more coastal liths to natively discard for 2, but unfortunately they're all bad, so you're not.
Yeah. Aphoros, 4/2 water. This Aphoros in your hand can be special cast with water if you control an Aphoros, and you did not special cast an Aphoros this turn. While there are 2 or more Aphoros on your field, they all have base 5 attack. Cool.
Interesting. More bodies.
Yeah, I think they got tired of the lists being broken as shit. And so they changed the stats on them. But like that's the whole point of them, yeah. And also like the stats was not what was broken about them. The effects were what was broken. Because there's some lists that don't do anything. And nobody plays them. Like the stats are a bonus. But just make the effects less good, which they also did.
The issue is that they put all of the liths with good effects on the same bodies as the ones with easy to fulfill summon runs.
Yeah, and also they put them in sets that didn't have good cards.
Okay, well that does help with stuff.
This set does have good cards. You could make a good coastal list.
You could have, but you chose not to.
Aphoros seems cool.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
I look forward to a theme where it's like a bunch of different Aphoroses being set out. Base Aphoros is pretty cool. It's a nexus that draws you a bunch of cards. It does impose 5s on your Aphoros.
It's 5.
True, it may say 4, but this is a 5.
It makes your other Aphoros a 5 as well, and it's Aphrodite's actually a really good 5s card. Now that I think about it. Because it just gets you more of your 5s.
More 5! And then I think special summoning really gets around a lot of the runes in this, right? Like,
yeah,
you get to chew through them faster. You can't sit on as many. And if they're shields, then God help you, those Aphoros aren't going to be away for long.
Yeah, and like if they shield a fucking Aphoros, like you take that. Because
Sure,
it's the same thing as
yeah.
Fives, right? Fives doesn't give a shit about your back row. You're wasting
Yeah.
spirits on the back row on these little Fives guys. Good.
Great.
It's as good as attacking with them. It's better. It's better than attacking with them. It does more damage and gets rid of your back row.
So yeah, Aphrodite Aphoros, pretty good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It retroactively makes other Aphoroses better, which is crazy.
And I don't think this makes Fives playable necessarily, but it certainly doesn't hurt. Bubballoon, Champion of Aphrodite.
Woo!
2-1. This was the first one revealed. Also, it's being chased by Chronodile.
I wonder if it's trying to tell us something about how to use the card.
You can discard this Bubballoon and expend water in order to enchant up to 2 water from your underworld to or spirit deck to a water card on your field.
So yeah, this is good specifically in Chrono. This is just meant to turbocharge it to its amount that it needs to be protected against stuff, and that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like another receiver that this gets bonuses for.
Yeah.
Sure, but no.
And then you could maybe make that receiver go up into Majesty or whatever, like the new champ Majesty, and do a floodgate or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a cool card.
It's fine. It's better than any Loon card that's ever been printed.
That is true. That part's really true.
Okay, moving on from Crash Bubballoon.
It's electric time. Do the electric slide. Magneros, Champion of Aphrodite. I like that we're getting a little bit out of the like colors and the champions.
It's so good.
It's a 3/3 Thunder. When you cast this Magneros, you can search your deck for an Aphoros or an Aphrodite Soulmate and add it to your hand. While this Magneros is enchanted, it also counts as Aphoros.
We love searching the divine.
And it just like... we love searching... Well, we're not searching the divine. We're searching Aphrodite's Soulmate, which is another card.
All right, my bad.
And we're searching Aphoros. And it also counts as Aphoros, so Aphrodite can search Aphoros as well. It's like they wanted to make Fives into an archetype instead of just like a generic good stuff deck. The problem is that it's making them literally into Fives instead of making them into Sixes, which is what most of Fives is.
Really, threes are fives and fives are sixes. If you really think about it.
Yeah. But still interesting.
But no, so like what the play line is, you have, even without Aphrodite, you just go play Magneros, get the champion Aphoros, special cast that, and I have 2 fives.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Pretty
if you
good.
have the Aphrodite already, you can skip that, get Soulmates, which we'll talk about in a second.
Yeah.
And now it's even better. Like that's kind of nutty, and it's incentivizing you to play Thunder. So I guess a million years of Astrap. I was wrong about days in Rage changing anything.
Yep. Astrap it forever. Champion of Zeus. We got some Champion of Zeus last time. Let's get some more. It wasn't good enough, apparently. I thought it looked crazy, but apparently it wasn't good enough because it didn't get any results.
Yeah, I was really put in my place with that one. That was my pick for winning the format. Turns out I'm not good at evaluating shit.
Amp Up. A 4/2. Lightning. You can expend Thunder and discard an Amp Up in order to special summon or special ascend this Amp Up to Lycavolt from your hand or deck. So we're just like making every pup broken.
Yeah, sure.
Like we just want to make every pup just like an instant Leica whatever, and then just like a crazy ass card that you can just make. I'm down with it. I'm just asking if that's what we're doing.
Well, I wouldn't say these are broken. Honestly,
you do have to have another amp up in hand if it's just insane. But at least there's 2 of those that you can have in your deck, so there's 6 potential ones.
And like
you can
base
draw.
amp up does help with this, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think base amp up is not bad.
Expend
no Elichick equals no Zeus. Yeah, it's really. I think it literally is the Elichick that's making the Champion of Zeus deck not good yet.
Okay, yeah. So base amp pump has you expend lightning and then discard it to search 2 amp ups to your hand. So a single base amp up gets you
Okay,
this
yeah.
and any other one,
So then,
and that gets you it.
Then that gets you Lycavolt, which you can use the original Lycavolt, or you can use the Champion of Zeus Lycavolt, a 7/3 with 2 Thunder. Target an Celestial until the next turn it give it -2, and when that Celestial has 0, you must destroy it. While Zeus is enchanted, this Lycavolt cannot be targeted by Divine Rune's effects. So no daze or enrage on this motherfucker.
At least not from Dionysus.
Yeah.
But you
It's
can
very-
-5 something with Zeus.
Yeah. Yeah, you can -5 something with Zeus and then destroy it if it loses all of its attack points.
Well, you don't just destroy it.
You must.
You must destroy the Celestial.
You will eat the bugs.
You will. You will buy the Labubu.
You will cast the Lycavolt. You will destroy the Elastral.
Stupid. Stupid shit. This is fine. This is a fine.
It's a cool card. I love that
ascend up
we're
to
letting
stats.
cards be good.
Yeah, it's nifty. I do think it's good. I think it's like uninteresting, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's a
Yeah,
good
it's definitely not as interesting as Lycavoid, Champion of Artemis. Rest in peace.
card. We'll think about you from Tartarus, buddy.
Spark It, Champion of Zeus. When you cast this Spark It, you can search your deck for a Zeus or a Zeus Call and add it to your hand. It's a 2/1. So we finally have a way to search Zeus again. Yes, Spark It equals yes, Zeus. That's true. The problem is Spark It does not have Elachik stats. Like by any stretch of the imagination.
Do we have ways to like ascend up? I seem to remember we had a way to get around this.
Well, we have a new
When it comes
card
to the
called
Champion of
Gato Bolt,
Zeus.
Champion of Zeus.
Oh, what's that do?
When you cast Zeus, it's a 9/3, 2-drop. When you cast Zeus or a Thunder Invoke rune, you can special cast a 1-Spirit Thunder Celestial from your hand. While you have 5 or more enchanting thunder on your field, this Gato Bolt is unaffected by opponents' invoke runes. I guess that has nothing to do with Spark Hit. They're scared of making Spark Hit good again, I feel. It's still good,
Okay,
though.
the
It
card
does search Zeus. And
It
Zeus's
does search
Call.
Zeus.
Whatever that is.
That's the
That's the searcher. That's the Rhoda. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure for
which
champion.
is good because the card I was talking about was Grypheus, which does auto special ascend on any champion of Zeus.
Ooh.
So it doesn't matter that it has bad stats because we're turning in this as soon as we can.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, Champion of Zeus, it might be its time. And so prepare for Gorse.
And make it double.
We also have some non-champion cards in Thunder. It's been a while since we've talked about a non-champion card. These sets are like mostly full of champions. But these are also still titled. They're not original new guys or guys that don't have like original new versions of cards that already exist. However you want to call those, titleless titled cards. Funglow charged.
Divergent untitled.
This motherfucker's about to be eaten by the Viscerus.
Okay. That's what it was. I was trying to piece together what that big fruity orb in the background was.
That visor is Viscerus's visor because Viscerus is a Gigan reference, I'm pretty sure.
It has to be a Gigan reference.
It has the fucking visor and everything.
Like the horn on its head too is like that's
Yeah.
a fin. Gotta be.
And then it's got
They gave it
fucking
a little
claws
beak.
for hand.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's
It's our
Gigan.
boy Gigan.
And then Spectaris is Final Wars Gigan.
Yeah, that's why it has the double chainsaw hand.
Yeah, that's why it has double chainsaws.
We all know it for.
No, it's the one before they added the double chainsaws before it got destroyed by Godzilla. That's what it is.
Oh,
So that it actually
okay.
has like the little the little chains that shoot out. You just don't see it in any art. This Funglow can be special cast for your hand with a Thunder if Thunderstorm Supercell is enchanted, or if you cast Thunderstorm this turn. I guess we should look at Thunderstorm Supercell real quick to understand these cards.
Maybe. Or it could leave them
So-
in the dark for 8 years.
Thunderstorm Supercell is the only stadium rune in the set unless you count Barabas.
Which counters this card.
which does counter this card. It's crazy. We're just like not printing stadiums. Like, what are we doing?
Well, maybe it's because stadiums are fucking bad in this game.
Oh man, Barabas also destroys stadiums when it comes on the field and then makes it so they can't be played. That's awesome.
It does.
If only we could change the rules on stadiums.
We have to complain more. It's worked in the past, folks.
We have to email A-Drive and say, hey, could you please change the stadium rules to make sense?
Hey, buddy.
Like, I know it makes more sense that we're all playing on the same stadium, like diegetically, but like card game wise, it doesn't make any sense.
It's every card game has that moment where they have to grapple flavor versus function.
Yeah.
It happened with Yu-Gi-Oh! It happened with Magic the Gathering and the Legend.
Happened with Pokemon.
We're gonna have to handle that here. Pokemon
Stadiums were originally the same kind of deal until they changed it because it sucks. So
Thunderstorm, and you're talking to the lore guy here. I love flavor in my cards more than anything else.
Absolutely,
You gotta let the stadiums not kill each other.
You have
That's
to.
So ass.
It's just like in Alestral's Clash. My cosmetics don't change my opponent's cosmetics. If we're allowed that, surely the stadiums could be separate too.
That's certainly an idea. I like that it tracks 1-to-1 without any range.
What if my cosmetics did overwrite my opponent's cosmetics because I played them second?
Nice money spent, idiot. Unfortunately, I have a lower speed stat.
Yeah, you're going to be playing on the base field.
Dumb. What does Thunderstorm do? You scrolled all the way down here. Bits. Could you tell the people at home what Thunderstorm Supercell does?
Yeah, it's the
Otherwise, I'm going to start saying card effects here.
It's the one stadium in the set. It is when a player casts Thunderstorm or an Celestial with an effect that mentions Thunderstorm, you can return Thunder from your Underworld to your Spirit deck. 1 Thunder. And I assume that also includes Thunderstorm Supercell. This is interesting to me.
It does.
Because Thunderstorm is not the original Thunderstorm is not a stadium. And then Thunderstorm Supercell is a stadium, which is cool. It's interesting to me.
So now Titanistock can search this.
Yeah. And that's interesting.
So I guess the way that they solved the problem of Thunderstorm only dealing with 1 rune is that they just made a bunch better when you play it, so additional stuff, which once again I think is cool. They're adding value to it by making the and removing back row is pretty slick. Giving you a way to heal off of all of them mitigates how bad stadiums can be, because if you get some of those off, then either those invoke runes are free or you're paying back the stadium. So despite my misgivings, I think this is, if you're building around it. This is not a general Thunder deck.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jolton can also search it, and Jolton is obviously in type, so that's important to note.
Mm-hmm. True.
What's the Flame Glow Charge doing though? It is it can be special cast from your hand if the Supercell's on the field, or if you cast Thunderstorm this turn. Cool.
Yeah, so it's free guys. If you have 3 Funglows in hand, you have a bunch of 2-1s. So
yeah, there's no 1 per turn on this one, unlike some of the other ones. So just summon them all.
Yeah, so they make great Ascension fodder. You get that for free, and then you get another 2 Spirit or higher. Unfortunately, they haven't really printed any Spirit Alestrals, so
That's true. Brontaglow supercharged, 6/4, 2 Thunder. You can force the opponent to expend for each Funglow on your field, which means that every Funglow you summon is another burn.
Sick.
While Thunderstorm Supercell is enchanted, your Funglow and Brontaglow get 2 attack. So that turns all your Funglows into Fight Glows. With 4 attack.
Stupid. Excellent execution.
And Brontaglow becomes an 8, which is pretty cool.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, have you seen base Funglow to double check this?
Go ahead and remind me, because I know the Funglow and Brontaglow are not like bad cards originally.
It's a 1-cost 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
It gives +1 to all Thunder Enchanted Elestrals. When a player casts Thunderstorm, you can special cast a Brontiglow from your hand. Or
Yeah.
base Funglo just gets this when you play the field spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, these guys seem interesting.
Wait a sec, this might be base.
I think the Supercell deck looks interesting. Not sure if it's good, but it's certainly rogue playable, I would say. It's something you could go bring to your locals. If you have one.
Oh, cool. Hey, original Brontiglow.
Uh-huh.
Disenchant Thunder from a Funglow. Suppress each Elestral on your opponent's field.
Yeah, no, the original Brontiglow has got some crazy stuff going for it.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm telling stuff that you already know, but I'm losing my mind here. What?
No, it's crazy.
Anyway, back to Aphrodite.
Yeah, we got Peliquarius, champion of Aphrodite. Aphrodite is just like in every element. It's crazy. It's a 3/4 wind. You can Nexus water. When you do, you can special send the receiving Celestial to a water wind Celestial in your hand. While this Peliquarius is enchanted, it also counts as a water Celestial.
So now you can search more Peliquarius.
True. And Peliquarius can search more waters.
Wow.
All right. P-Gust.
Done with that shit.
It's Aeolus time. We had a little bit of Aeolus last time. We need a little bit more Aeolus.
Back on a jolly dude.
P-Gust is a 2/3. When you cast Tornado or Hurricane, you can special send this P-Gust into Phallocane from your hand or deck. Peem-Gust, more like. True.
It's Peem.
It's Peem.
No, well, shout outs to only having one Hurricane now.
Simply cast Tornado. Everyone wants to cast Tornado, right?
Everyone wants to return runes to the hand.
Yay.
This is true.
Phallocane, champion of Aeolus, a 7/3, 2 wind. You can Nexus up to 3 wind from your Aeolus to this Phallocane. When you do, you can target cards on the field up to the number of wind it receives this way and return them to the hand.
Now,
okay.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, but it requires Aeolus, and Aeolus is so expensive to use its effect too. Like, obviously, it could get 5, but it takes 2 to search off of Aeolus.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough out here for Aeolus fans.
I like how they also made it so you had to detect 2 off of Hermes. They hate the Divine Runes and Wind. They don't even have a good one.
They don't want Wind to be good. And they in fact they so don't want Wind to be good that they're turning winds into Earths. They're making the winds Earth.
Oops, come on.
Findust, champion of Aeolus, is a 1/6 1-drop wind. Wind that you use to play runes that are enchanting cards on your field are also treated as Earth. When this Findust receives 2 or more Earth, you can special cast a Findust or Hybufin from your hand or deck.
That's kind of goofy.
It's pretty wild, isn't it? Because OG Findust ascends with the Sandstorm, which is a wind Earth. And now you don't really have to play Earth to play that card, if you wanted to. It's not a particularly good card.
Yeah, and now you can, instead of having to keep 2 Earths on hand for your Earthquake, just play 2 Wind.
Yeah.
Get your Spirit Math fixed up with Findust.
It's pretty cool. And maybe you want to search that Earthquake. It's pretty hard to get Earthquake to hand, after all. It's just a one of. Hybufin has an answer for you. Champion of Aeolus, a 7/4 Wind Earth. But again, it could also just be Wind because that's the way that Findust works after it summons the Hybufin.
They're enchanting cards.
Your Aeolus effects can also find Earth Invoke runes. It is pretty costly, though, because Aeolus, again, the search effect for Aeolus is pretty costly. When you cast an Earth rune, you can target up to 3 in your Underworld, return them to your Spirit deck, or enchant them to your Aeolus. This effect can be activated only twice each turn.
Now, wait a second.
This makes your
Kinda
Aeolus
like
refund itself.
Refund yourself now.
Yeah, Earthquake is in fact Windquake now. That's true.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, no, I think
This is
these two
kind of
cards
crazy.
completely change the way you have to think about Wind as a deck.
Yeah. I mean, you need to have Findust on board to enable them to be Earth spirits as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
at a 6 defense, it's not going down by battle easily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't put a lot of Earth in there.
Like a Void too, right?
What now?
Like a Void's a 6, right?
I think so, yeah.
So this says no to one of the most prevalent 2 spirits in the game.
Well, what was one of the most prevalent 2 spirits in the game? No longer.
It's fine. It's fine.
In the arms of the Artemis, fly away. Findus is Eddie food. That is true. Eddie's back better than ever, baby.
That's true. Water best. Imagine casting Eddie and then being like, okay, Aphrodite, second Eddie.
Oh man, if they get us a fucking champion of Eddie too, or champion of Eddie, champion of Eddie.
No, I'm the champion of Eddie. That's
champion
me.
of Eddie. Let's go. These cards are really cool. Anyways,
that rules. That's such a cool idea.
Anyways, Aviolith.
Oh.
Hermes needed one more card, apparently. Hermes only needed one more card, apparently. That's what was missing from Hermes, was one more card. They just needed one more card. Unlike Zeus, which needed 5.
Anyways. We have to make Thunder good. We have to.
How much Earth do you want to splash and win? I think you should splash like 17 or 18. Yeah. Aviolith, champion of Hermes. That's the funny thing, is like you could use the Haibu Fin to put a bunch of Earth stuff into Wind and make it really good, or you could just play Earth.
It's like you can use Findust as a backup.
Yeah.
That gives you the ability to use your winds without having to spend your core Earth spirits for other things.
Yeah. All right, what the fuck is Aviolith doing? It's a 1/7. 2 Wind. Aviolith can be normal cast with 2 Wind if your Hermes is enchanted. When this Aviolith is sent...
I've been needing a normal cast 1/7 in my deck. I've been missing this.
When this Aviolith is sent to your underworld from your field or with Hermes effect, you can return up to 4 Wind from your underworld to your spirit deck or enchant those spirits to your Hermes. Cool. It's fine. Like, you can send it with Hermes and that's fine.
So it gets you more activations of it, but it's
like I generally think you are not summoning this fucker unless you need to wall up.
Why? Like, why?
Like, it's just something you send with Hermes to get the effect off to heal.
Yeah. What really is just getting my goat here is that we are creating these cool new ways to like splash different play styles together in this set, but we're still printing Sent to Grave with Hermes' effect or Nexus with Poseidon's effect. It's like, oh, cool. So don't work with anything else. Have no synergy.
Yep. They don't want you playing this in Blizz.
Lord. You made it a Frost Wind as your payoff. Why are we not able to?
Anyways, we got new Nemesail and Terrasail. Everyone loves dinosaurs.
I know one person loves dinosaurs.
It's crazy that they didn't make a dinosaur archetype, right? Am I insane? We have 2 fish, but there's no dinosaur.
There's room to grow. We could do it.
They'd have to go back and reprint all these cards with dinosaurs on them.
Oh no, these will stay whatever they are.
Oh, okay.
They're stuck.
You're stuck here. Nemesail is a 2/2/1 Wind. When you cast a rune with Wind, you can return Wind from your underworld to your spirit deck. Cool. You can disenchant water from this Nemesail in order to special ascend it to Terrasail from your hand or deck. This is like the worst way to have these special ascend effects, where you have to disenchant a spirit that's not natural to the thing. So then you have to get a water on there and then disenchant it, so it doesn't really benefit you in any way other than the fact you get to special ascend.
Yeah, it's kind of like just checking to see what your deck makeup is to enable these certain cards. And you know, it incentivizes you to do things like playing Poseidon, just
Yeah.
ascend. Or if you're running like Nexus stuff, you can put stuff on the Nemesis immediately.
Which is like,
It's
I
a
feel
shame
like
the
not
Nexus thing is
something
bad.
you want. I feel like not something you want to be doing in the Terrasail deck, because Terrasail I think wants to be mostly wind.
Well, not
Anyways,
anymore, because
here's a new
Terrasail has something else
Terrasail.
to say about it.
Which is a 4/3. It's a 2-drop. It's a 4/3 2-drop. Like, what are we doing here?
Well,
That's the
hold on a
stats of a
second.
1-drop.
Hold on a second. Let's not be too hasty here.
All wind and water enchanted Celestials get +3 attack. Yippee skippy. Anyways, Gorgon's Gaze.
This is 7! Oh, you can say that about anything.
Anyway, we got a bunch of new suppression tools in this set. I can't wait to use them.
Oh, wow. So suppression became more useful. I can't believe you're completely good.
Divine Rune effects cannot be targeted by your Divine Rune effects and cannot be returned to the hand by opponent's card effects. So at least it's immune to Shield of all things.
There we go.
And can be targeted by... I love how this one set where they introduced Dionysus. They're like, okay, but we also made a bunch of guys that are immune to it.
Well, yeah, they gave it some counterplay. That's not bad.
No. It's just really funny that it's like, oh shit, we have to make like a bunch of things that are immune to the Divine Rune effect now.
Wait a sec.
Like, this is the only Divine Rune that does anything. It might as well just say immune to Dionysus' effects right now.
Hey, look. Hey, this is a wind water. This is taking 4 times damage. We gotta keep it safe.
That's true. Are you ready to get frosty?
No.
Because this... Oh yeah, I guess it is immune to Zeus as well. Zeus does target. I forgot that Zeus targets. So that's pretty cool.
That's what I said!
Okay, to be fair, your noise gate's a little sensitive right now. So you do cut out every so often.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I was gonna mention it after stream, but yeah, or like during the break or something, but yeah. Ooh, hello, Rain. Rain's mad that we talked about Thunder already, I guess.
Ooh, you stop that. Ooh, that's bad.
All right, Frosty time. Ursicle, Champion of Keon. It's Bears. We don't need to care about this. It's a 3/4 Frost. When you cast this Ursicle, you can search your deck for a Keon or a Keon's Frostbite and add it to your hand. Who cares? I'm not doing Keon stuff in Bears.
Yeah, look, it's Hestia or nothing, fuckaroo.
At least it gets you a Keon. I guess that's cool. It's for like any deck that's playing Keon instead of Bears.
Yeah, it's Bearless Bear.
Or instead of like Blistrix. Because like no,
Sure.
I don't think there's a single Frost deck playing Keon at this point. Like there's like a Frost control deck you could theoretically be playing, but nobody is because it's not good enough.
Well, that might change. We've got a
Bomb and
few
Ursa.
Keon-based cards. Phenomena.
It's a 4/1, 1-drop. When this Abomin Ursa destroys an Celestial in battle, you can Nexus from your Keon to it. When you do, you can special send this Abomin Ursa to a Glacier Ursa from your hand or deck. So let's take a look at Glacier Ursa, the champion of Keon. It's a 13/4, 3-drop. That's a hell of a special ascend. Luckily, you Nexused 1 Frost onto it to do it. When this Glacier Ursa destroys an opponent's Celestial in battle, they must also expend equal to the number of spirits enchanting each Keon on your field. It's a bad card.
So
It's not a good card. It's just bad.
Do damage, but
it could be playable if it weren't so bad.
Yeah, true.
If it had any protection at all, I feel like it would be good. But it doesn't, so it's not. I'll play the other, or if it had like a destruction effect or something. But no, it's just burn. It just does burn when it destroys.
Well, thankfully we have multiple Glacier Ursa, so at least we have a good option.
Mm-hmm.
Catarant, what's that?
Catarant, champion of Keon. Here's where the shit gets real, folks. These are some of the most broken cards I've ever seen in my entire life. Catarant, Champion of Keon is a 2/4 1-drop. Also, I like Catarant Metal more than Typhlant because you cannot see its eye behind all the ice. It's much harder to tell there's an eye back there. You can foretell 4 and send a card foretold this way to your underworld. Hello, Blizztrix. If you send an Iwilly this way, you may special send this Catarant to that Iwilly from your underworld. Oh, well that's cool. What does Iwilly do? Iwilly, Champion of Keon, a 7/5 2-drop. You can send the top 4 cards from your deck to the underworld, then special cast any number of 1 spirit Frost Celestial sent to your underworld this way.
Oh, any number you say?
Any number!
Any number?
Including Catarant! Including Snowlet!
Now, wait a second. That means that you could just activate that new Catarant effect again
and do more, yeah. And you could also activate the Snowlet effect and mill more.
I think what's funny is that if you Cataranted this, you know most of the cards are going to be on your deck for the...
And you arrange them the way you want.
It's informed. Yeah. So that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Wow, folks, they fixed Blizztrix.
They finally made Blizztrix good.
They made mid-range Blizztrix to go along with your high-roll Blizztrix.
Like, these cards are insane. What are we doing?
So, like, yeah, the big issue with it beforehand was you were just milling as much as possible, hoping you would get the right sequence. Catarant now tells you if you have the right sequence available to mill with the I will just special.
Yeah, and then it also sets up the Iwilly to do bullshit. Which sets up Snowlet, which sets up more mills, and then you've still got like Avalanche and Moralith, all the other mill tools you already had.
But we needed to get rid of Moralith.
Like we
had to get rid of it.
We are at the Tier Limits event horizon, I believe. This is Tier Limits now. It's no longer Lightsworn, it is Tier Limits.
We have effectively introduced the Ishizu card.
All it needs now is a card that plays on your opponent's turn 1.
How long until we start calling it the Keon deck with non-archetypal I will...
Keon deck with non-archetypal Blizztrix. Moralith, Champion of Keon. Moralith is a good card, right? So surely this one's going to be good too, right?
Sure.
A 5/3, 2-drop. So Moralith can be normal cast with Frost when your Keon is Keon is enchanted.
We don't talk about Keon. We don't talk
Keon
about
is enchanted. Holy shit. When you activate your Keon's active effect, you can search your deck for a 1-spirit Celestial and send it to your underworld. Which means you can then bring it out. It turns your Keon effect into a search. Again?
That's
Moralith Champion of Keon is not bad, I would say.
It's not bad, no.
Not good as Moralith. Don't get me wrong.
No, absolutely not. I wish we didn't have to pay 2 spirits for the body of a 1-spirit Celestial, but the effect
it's not bad.
Kind of helps.
Like it's still a 2-card combo that makes Keon better, but you know. And Frostrix, Champion of Keon, a 3/5.
Speaking of that shit,
when a Frost Celestial is returned from your underworld to your hand with your Keon's effect, you can special cast that Celestial with Frost. So now it's a 4. It's a 3-card combo to get a card on the field from your deck. Good.
However, in more granular terms, though, you can just have the Keon and then
you have two 2-card combos and 1 3-card combo with all of them. Is essentially what it is.
Sure. Hey, good. Thumbs up.
Speaking of 2-card combos, Morfrost. We got a new Morfrost. Chimera form. Oh, what does Chimera form do, right? Because like Chimera, that could be anything. Like it should be like something that could be turning into all the other Morfrost, something like that. That would be really cool. Anyways, it's a 5/2 1-drop that you can discard a Morfrost in order to draw a card.
Oh. Okay.
Terrible dog shit ass. This
Okay,
card,
so the flavor is bad.
this card
Go ahead.
is a card that has actively made people quit the game
Really?
because it is just that much of a missed opportunity.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like legitimately, I've heard of people who have quit. They're like, I saw this card and I genuinely do not have any more confidence in the ability of Elestrals to make a card make any goddamn sense.
I don't know. I get that's a skill issue. Don't be mad about this. You're not allowed to. How fucking dare you say that this is the line that you're not? Go to hell.
Like, surely you draw the line at like any of the other sets.
But no, Chimera giving you a draw engine for deck. No. It wasn't flavorful enough.
No,
Go fuck yourself.
I feel like this card is not good though.
Don't they have like discard synergies though?
One, yeah, they have one card that does discard stuff, and they also have
Okay,
another
but
card.
they have a card that searches two of them, right?
Yeah, and you're searching
Yeah.
Scorpio, which also discards a card.
Okay, so you have two different ways to use discards. You can either draw
I
more.
don't think you run this card. I don't think you do.
It's a 5.
It is a 5.
Fives.
It is a 5. That is true. It is a 5.
It's a 5 that doesn't need a million cards to set up in the graveyard to be.
I just like the way Morphrost is currently played is as a small little engine in Blitzstrix, which might be coming to an end as we now have you know, the iWoolly shit. But you still do need a card engrave for more Morlith to go off, so maybe you'll still see some play of the Morphrost engine in Blitzstrix. That's like the main place Morphrost sees play is as a tiny little engine, which is like Lycan Form, search Scorpio, search Bat. Scorpio does a PTA, and by discarding the Bat, and then Bat summons the Lycan Form onto the field, just as a free guy.
Well, there's something.
Chimera Form could theoretically be in place of that, just as a way to draw a card instead. If you don't need the PTA effect. In the Morphrost deck itself, it is significantly better, but the Morphrost deck on its own is not good. So, I don't know. iWoolly goes crazy in that deck, though. I think you still play Catarant and iWoolly in the Morphrost pure deck because it can summon every Morphrost that it mills.
Every Morphrost. And some of those are 5s that draw you cards, so maybe
if you have a Morphrost in hand,
Chimera's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
More like Dimbat.
it's a good card in Morphrost specifically, I guess, but it's not good in any meta deck that's actually going to see play.
Well, heaven forbid that rogue decks get anything.
I also hate waffles. Yeah, that's true.
All right, cool. As long as we've solidified that.
All right, let's take an ad break before we get into solar. Be right back.
Giant Entertainment, Giant Terror. You'll see all of their terrifying battles to the death when you come to the greatest monster movies ever made. The War of the Gargantuas and Monster Zero.
We're back. All right. It's solar time. Let's get Glimbat, champion of Apollo.
I got him.
Got him.
Hold on. Squeezing you.
It's a 2/1. Solar. You can expend the solar to discard this Glimbat in order to search for your deck a Temple of the Sun and add it to your hand.
Terrifying.
I'm not doing that. Just so you're aware, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to expend the solar to search Temple of the Sun. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. Let's read our next friend here. There
Well,
might
here's
be some
Novacore.
important distinctions here. Yeah.
So here's Golden Novacore.
Hi,
Champion of
everyone.
Apollo.
Good to see you. I've been chosen. Thank you.
4/6, 2 solar. This Novacore can be normal cast with 2 solar if Temple of the Sun is enchanted. When you cast this Novacore this way, you can destroy an Celestial.
Huh?
I'm still not playing Temple of the Sun. I'm sorry. I'm not playing it.
I'm a 6/8. I'm removal. You've been looking for removal this whole time. What do you mean you're not playing it?
It's still a 2-card combo. Like you gotta get the Glimbat and then you gotta get the Novacore.
You'll just foretell them with your
Simple
other
as.
effects.
Shrimple
You'll
as.
find them, okay? Golly.
Corvashine,
I get my
champion
one
of
chance
Apollo.
to be recognized by the Pantheon. Can't be happy. Just
so
can't be
sorry.
happy for you.
I can't. Let me know when Glimbat and Phasmacore are getting some good shit. Then we'll be talking.
What's next? Okay, this one's crazy.
Corvashine, champion of Apollo. Here's White Apollo apparently. It's a 2/5 solar.
No, I guess.
Your effects that foretell reveal an additional 3 cards. Cool. You can shuffle your deck, then you may enchant your Apollo with solar from your underworld. So, if you get a bad beats on your foretell, this fixes it. It fixes the number one problem with foretelling, which is that you see the future and the future sucks. And it destroys your mental. I maintain that the reason why solar never gets anywhere near the top cut is not because the cards are bad. They are, but it's mainly because of the mental issue of seeing the top of your deck and going, oh God, I've lost this game.
It's over.
And yes, it also
even-
synergizes with Humburst. More mill.
Because it's Orville. Yeah, and it even refunds that charge that you spent from the Apollo for that foretell. So it's like, this card is kind of goofy. Now, granted, it only works in combination with other cards, but it's still a great bonus to those foretell cards.
That is true. That's the one thing. But at least with this one, it works with every card that foretells.
Everyone.
And that makes it a little bit more versatile than something that's just like, if Temple of the Sun is on the field, you get to have a 2-drop.
I'm going to suspend your molecules, man. Holy shit.
I will
you
say,
spend 2 Earth for an earthquake, and you're not going to do it for earthquake with a body? Gee, God damn.
I spent 2 Earth for an earthquake because it drew the earthquake. I don't need to draw 2 earthquake to make the earthquake work.
Maybe you should. Maybe you've had it too good. Learn to be learn to be satisfied with your 2-card combos, you hack. I'm choosing to take any Nova Corps slander personally from now on. Beforehand, I didn't give a shit, but now this is my personality.
I will say I will be playing Corvishine in my Fortell deck, and if I whiff that Fortell, I will expend myself. Sundial. You like Chronodial, don't you, Nova?
I love Chronodial.
You love
I've got my little
Chronodial
boy
so
around
much.
here. Yes, I do.
What if Chronodial was evil? just a view into my dark and twisted mind. This is a 4/1 Sundial. When this Sundial destroys an opponent's Celestial in battle, you can force an opponent to skip the draw phase of their next turn.
So
Dangerous.
they're really leaning into like the chronomancy, the time magic.
And then we got Nomodial, who everyone knows is a gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a gnome.
Just spread misinformation. That's fine.
It's a 6/4 solar water. You can discard a solar card in order to force an opponent to skip the battle phase of their next turn. Huh. Interesting.
It's not nothing. The battle phase is kind of how you win every game of Alestrals ever.
Yeah. And then we got Chronodial, a 2 water, 1 solar, 10/10, equal stats. You can expend 2 solar in order to force an opponent to skip the draw phase of their next turn. When the opponent's turns begin, you can draw a card. You steal their draw phase. It lets you steal their draw phase.
I think those are also 2 separate effects.
They are 2 separate effects. So if you're not expending, you are still getting the draw.
Getting double draw. Well, I guess it's nice to have a Chronodial that's not a vanilla until you've sunk like 8 spirits into it.
That's
so
true.
That's
but also,
one thing.
it is a Chronodial that dies to anything, but also good.
So it also doesn't.
It deserves it.
See, I think it's only good if you've gotten to the point where your opponent has no cards.
This is a funny thing about me. I love evil decks. I don't like skip decks. That's like the one kind of evil I don't really like.
If you're skipping it, you're not getting to experience what you've lost.
Exactly.
That's antithetical. You don't get to simmer in it.
I just find, like, if you're skipping the draw phase so your opponent can no longer access resources and then you're just killing them, like, over the course of however long it takes you to kill, that's just, like, boring to me. I want you to suffer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling these dials.
Yeah.
I think it's cute that they made Chronodial the Sundial for that last art, though. That was a pretty good...
Yeah, no, it's good. The art's great.
There.
Art for this set,
fantastic.
I think, like, some of the best the series has had.
They just keep getting better. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you can skip the dials. It's fine. Just play the original Chronodial. It's fine.
We're turning this dial down to 1. We saw the last Wex's WinCon. How about this one? Yeah. What about a Royalotl?
This got people talking.
2/2 solar. When an opponent declares an attack, there's finally a new Celestial, by the way, even if it's just a Nexus form of another one that we already have. When an opponent declares an attack, you can foretell 3 and negate that attack. If a Solar Celestial is foretold this way, then add 1 foretold Solar Celestial this way to your hand. Cool.
So, yeah, ridiculous. The thing that makes this balanced, I guess, is the fact that foretell, of course, shows off to your opponent. We'll get to your bit in a second. I've got some actual analysis to do here, what the people are actually here for. The issue is that you don't shuffle away the cards that are foretold, and your opponent gets to see them, so they know not to keep attacking you if you reveal like one more other guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you get unlucky and you don't have any negate, then they just run over it. But that's the same as like most times your guy would be run over. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think Royalotl's kind of based.
It's kind of cool. I think this is interesting for Smeltung and Hopperun are new as well. There's like 4 new Elestrals in this 5 because one card we haven't talked about yet in this set. Which I guess
and Hopperu is a Nexus.
A Nexus as well, yeah.
That wimpy card is
Thank
your
you for the
best
bits.
play?
Like
I only wish it was worth some
Who's
more.
getting bits? Who's getting bits?
If Iron Man and Silver Surfer teamed up, they would be alloys. Thank you. This is a one name Synapsis's bit. They give me a bit and then give me a bit.
Oh, that rules actually.
It's kind of cool, yeah. It's pretty cool.
You keep doing that. Hell yeah, I need that
It's
too.
awesome. So Royal Lotto is interesting because of a card released a couple sets ago. Or was it last set? I think it was Moonrise. It's a little armadillo. I like to call Arma whatever. Armadon is like the big one, right?
Yeah.
But the other one, the little one.
It's Armadon is the small one, and Gardillo I think is the second one.
Armadon is the one I want because it's the small one, the one that has the position change shit. It does burn damage when positions change. This lets you get away with doing that more by protecting your stuff from attacks and then also getting you advantage. I think that's a play you could make. I don't think it's good, but it's a play you could do.
But you could.
You could. Or you could just like sit on Royal Lotto while you try to get Celestlio out. That's another
We'll
thing
find
you
it
could
eventually.
do. It's time for Lunar, my favorite typing. There's 5 cards total for them. Despite this, like, Artemis has a fucking deck this set. She's in one of the decks and she gets 5 cards. All I'm saying is I feel like they should focus these sets on types a bit more instead of trying to give everyone a lot of stuff. Like, obviously water got a lot of stuff, but like I feel like
stuff. Well, because it's Lifestream, it's the Earth Water set.
Yeah, so earth and water should get a lot, obviously. But like, why does fire get so much? Why does thunder get so much? Why does wind get like tons of stuff? Frost doesn't need anything. And then like Lunar gets like nothing. Despite the fact that Lunar's in one of the structure decks.
The runes are pretty good.
That's true. Let's take a look at what's going on with Artemis. We got a new Fawnlit Champion of Artemis. You can enchant Lunar. It's a 2/5 Lunar. You can enchant Lunar from your underworld to this Fawnlit if a card on the opponent's field is suppressed. While the suppressed Celestials on the field, this Fawnlit cannot be destroyed in battle. Cool. Sure. It's like fine.
I love that Gorgon's Gaze is now a combat trick.
That's true.
Like it wasn't already.
That's true. Theraheart, Champion of Artemis. It's a 2-drop 6/6. You can search your deck for a counter rune, a lunar counter rune, and add it to your hand. There's a couple of those.
Every turn.
Yeah. You got to get this fucker out though, but
dick. Yeah.
Posthumous.
But at least the payoff this time was good.
Can Posthumous please be good this time? Champion of Artemis, 3 lunar, 13/8. When a suppressed celestial is destroyed in your attack. That's how we want to go with that? Or by your card effect, you can return up to 3 lunar from your underworld to your spirit deck. While Artemis is enchanted, each of your opponent's celestials are suppressed. I can't believe they put the good effect last. It requires you to have Artemis on field, and I hate that. Trust me, I do. You've noticed this by now. But at least it does something crazy.
I think what's funny is that Artemis's effect is to suppress something.
Yeah. It makes.
But if you have posture, like don't activate it. Don't activate it. Don't even think about it.
Can Artemis suppress non-Elestrals?
Oh, that's true. I think she can get runes.
So there you go.
Check it, but I think that's the case.
I think she can. And then this also every time it destroys a suppressed Celestial, it heals you.
And we have regular Posthumous, which kills things that are suppressed or that you target with Artemis. So that can trigger it.
Yeah.
Um,
The problem with Posthumous, much like the problem with Posthumous, is that there's not a good way to get it out. It's a 3-drop. And there's like no way to cheat it out. What do you want me to do? Normal cast it? No, I'm not doing that. Bandaloon, Champion of Artemis. A 3-1. You have Full Moon, that's true. But you know what I could play instead of a Posthumous? Pharaoh Geist. Or I could play.
Yeah, famously, Pharaoh Geist has been stronger than the effects on Posthumous for sure.
I will play Pharaoh Geist every day of the week. They limited him because he's so powerful. Before we were even allowed to play him.
The first Alestral with no tournament tops to get hit on the list. That's so funny.
They preemptively hit him, my boy.
You bet on the wrong horse, or should I say camel?
I have one of every art of this fucker. Bandaloon, Champion of Artemis, a 3/1, 1 lunar. You can spend lunar in order to target a suppressed 1-spirit Alestral and take control of it until the next turn. Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure. It's better than original
Sure.
Bandaloon, I guess, but like, come on.
By a margin. Huge margin.
New guy incoming. I like the look of this guy, but I don't like his effect. It's Gambit from X-Men.
Could you read this effect in a Creole accent, please?
It's a 4/4 Luna. You can target an Alestral and flip a coin. I can't do Cajun dog.
Yeah, that's way north. You're giving me New York here.
If heads destroy the Alestral, if tails, its controller may return spirits equal to its enchantment cost from their underworld to their spirit deck. Bad. Snipe Hunter. Bad. It's like Snipe Hunter, but worse.
It's like if Snipe Hunter, but if you whiffed, your opponent got to get a creature back.
Yeah. It's
because like it's easy to just say, oh, they gain life back. No, this is Alestrals. Your life is what you can do in this game. It's Monster Reborn if you whiff.
Yeah.
That being said, if you catch your opponent early and don't have any spirits in their underworld.
If I whiff this Gambit, I will expend myself. Let's go, Gambit!
Classically incorrect. You will not be expending yourself. I will be enchanting myself.
It's the same thing when you think about it.
True.
Rune time. We already talked about Dionysus. Let's talk about Dionysus's
Thyrsus.
His Thyrsus. His rod. The rod of Dionysus. Many people want to talk about his rod, I think. But
yeah, me among them.
This artifact is a 1-drop. They are making it a 1-drop because if this was anything like, we got to stop making the artifacts cost more because they just suck. The Empowered Alestral is enraged and gets +2. When Dionysus is enchanted and the Empowered Alestral declares an attack, you can draw a card. It's fine.
No, this card is bonkers. What are you talking about? This card's crazy.
It's fine. I mean, it's like a cool thing you can get off of Argo.
As Argo, you get to boost your own thing.
Yeah.
That new Lotagon that needs to be enraged to do its back row popping. This enables it forever. It gets stronger.
That's true.
It draws you a card when you have Dionysus, so it like replaces itself. Like this, you can force your opponent's rabbits into attack position. Granted, you need a 5 after that because it boosts the attack power. Yeah, it does. But, everyone's running 5s anyway, so it gets around the rabbit. Like, this card is nutso.
I think it's fine.
Fine. Okay, I guess we're supposed to have a difference of opinion sometimes. It's fine.
Speaking of Sisyphus's boulder, drop invoke.
Why are you laughing? Nothing's funny right now.
Target 5 Alestrals or runes in your underworld and shuffle them into your deck, and then send the top 5 cards from your deck to your underworld.
Oh, I can't believe they printed a frost card in Earth. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like you probably do play this in Blizz. You can make room for a little bit of Earth.
There's a Cedar Soar.
Yeah. You don't really want to enchant Cedar Soar with Earth, but you could.
Okay, fair.
Maybe you could, like, properly enchant it now. Like, in the course of the game, you might want to improperly enchant it. I don't remember what it does when you do that, but you could.
You could do it. I'm looking forward to seeing if there's a deck that Sisyphus's Boulder is actually good in. Right now, it's just like goofy.
Yeah, no, I feel like you might play this in Blizz, but they also have tons of other ways to mill. But this one also recycles cards. You could recycle just the cards you want to mill. And then be like, brrr, just vomit them out into the graveyard. Dionysus' Madness we covered already. Nectar of the Gods, Dionysus' Chalice. It's a counter rune. This Nectar of the Gods can only be played if Dionysus is enchanted. Discard an Earth card in order to draw 3 cards.
Boo.
It's like the opposite of what I said about Dionysus' Madness. It's just like, it does the exact thing I said you shouldn't do.
And it's a counter rune. Come on.
Yep.
What the fuck? What is
Yeah,
with
man.
that?
What I really wanted to do was draw 3 cards on my opponent's turn.
Yeah, and we still don't have a good discard outlet or discard payoff in Earth. If that was like a fire card, we'd be talking about something different.
Yeah. Poison Nectar. Another Poison Nectar that's also a Dionysus' Chalice. So it has the same title as that previous card we just looked at, but it has the same name as a previous card we've already had. Pretty cool. And it's something you can search off of the Cyan Nectar we just got. So it's a counter rune, 1-drop, Earth. This Poison Nectar can only be played if Dionysus is enchanted, an opponent discards a card, and expends 2.
This one's slightly better.
Yeah, it's like slightly better. If your opponent is like on no cards and they search a card, you can make them drop it.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
Poisoned Nectar, Dionysus' Chalice is fixed this set Chronodile.
And it's also a poisoned card, which means it triggers the original Cyan Nectar. Which is better than Nectar of the Gods as far as that goes.
Yeah.
And it's just something you can generically activate whenever the fuck you want.
And it wins you the game.
Happen. Yeah.
Notably, it wins you the game.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
up in the flames. Up in flames. There's an invoke 2-drop, which means it's probably bad. It's fire. It's discard a fire Celestial in order to target and destroy an Celestial with equal or lower enchantment cost as a discarded card. So here's like what they want you to use to discard those cards.
Yeah. And
it's
Hephaestus can search this if you have the Tuga.
That's true. But I don't know.
Say it.
I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like if it was okay, this is like weird. I feel like if it was equal or higher, it would be better.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because you're only playing like, well, not only, you're mostly playing 1-cost.
Yeah.
Alestrals in this deck.
Smelting recovers the fire spirits. That's true. Yeah.
And I wouldn't even say it recovers the fire spirits. It enchants it to something else.
It just like Smeltung up in flames reminds me of playing baby Ceresaurus and dinosaurs, and I kind of hate that.
Up in Flames is going to get better as we get more Fire Elestrals that care about being discarded.
Yeah, and
For
that
now,
discard.
it's just this.
We also need other ones that discard as well. I think that's a key part of that. That do something good when they discard a card.
Need more enablers, need more payoffs. So if you have your Up in Flames when you pull these cards, set them aside.
And even then, it's only going to ever be so good because, again, it's going to have the Baby Sarasaurus problem where it's like you draw too much fuel or too little fuel, and then you're screwed.
So you're saying that it's a issue of having a big guy and a little guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's the issue of a card and another card being a 2-card combo.
Yeah. And you have to specifically have them in hand, which is a problem. Now, if we start getting cards that let us discard from the deck, let me know.
Like some kind of milling, perhaps?
No, discard. It has to discard specifically.
I'm going to rupture your cell walls.
Discard from the
shit.
deck.
That phrase makes me viscerally upset. Stop that. I had to get used to destroy from deck with some fucking nonsense Fire King stuff. Do not be discarding from deck.
Dinosaurs like the destroy from deck too. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, I'm sure they do, and that's also another thing. Thank you for reminding me of that. I was trying to patch up all that stuff. And now it's all spewing forth again.
Necklace of Aphrodite. We've already looked at Aphrodite.
This one's so funny.
This one is crazy. It's a 1-drop artifact. The Empowered Celestial gets +3 defense and has the name of every water Celestial. Even the ones we don't have yet. It has them already.
Yeah, it has them.
You can search them with Aphrodite because they exist. You just have to have them in your deck somehow.
I'm going to write up an article that's like, you can hack the Elestral's information network by playing Necklace of Aphrodite. If you find A-Drive at a tournament and play this, you can activate Aphrodite and ask A-Drive for every legal target. He is obligated to tell you all of the unreleased water Elestrals.
And then it has more text beyond that. When the Empowered Celestial is destroyed by an opponent, you can return up to 2 water for your Underworld Tier Spirit deck. Hey, Golden Nova, can you remind me what the effect of Waylance is, real quick?
What?
So, because I think Waylance might be
You want champion or non-champion?
I think it's non-champion.
When this Waylance destroys an opponent's Celestial in battle, you can search that player's deck for any number of cards with the same name as that Celestial and send them to their underworld. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I just realized it. Oh, dude. That's going to be the funniest game of Elestrals in the entire world.
If you are running up against a water deck with a Waylance deck, you can equip a Necklace of Aphrodite to the opponent's Celestial and destroy it with Waylance.
You don't even have to. Oh no.
And destroy every fucking Celestial in their deck. That's water.
I'm fucking playing this deck now. I need to play this fucking deck. That's so. It's only if you're against water, though.
It only works against water, and it obviously works against Morfrost as well because all Morfrosts are Morfrost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it works against 2 decks specifically.
Fuck, that's so funny.
It's so cool. It's so stupid.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
It's so good.
Holy shit. Anyway, if you put this on a 1 Spirit Water Celestial, then both it and the necklace pay for itself. So that's pretty cool.
And then you get to do all your Aphrodite shit. That's like the main reason you play this card. And it gives you +3 defense, which is not bad.
Pretty good. And then also you fuck people up with a Wayland.
You can make the Waylands a fucking deck destruction virus. Deck dev.
I'm gonna turn into Seto Kaiba so quickly. I'm waiting for the card that says you can treat all cards that your opponent owns as this particular element. This is gonna get
Exactly, yeah.
so funny.
Aphrodite Soulmates. It's a counter rune, 1-drop. It's got a heart in it, so you know it's cute.
Ooh.
This Aphrodite Soulmates can only be played when one of your water Elestrals is destroyed and you control another Elestral with the same name. Special cast the destroyed Elestral from your underworld. So obviously this helps the Aphoros Magneros deck, which searches it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
cool.
if you have multiple of like the differently titled cards, that works too.
Yeah.
I'm a little bullish on this card, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's like fine. It could get you back the higher cost ones, which is nice.
Shout outs to getting multiple Eddies on board and your opponent killing one of them, only for you to get back an Eddie.
Yes, and then you activate the Eddie.
New Eddie activation. There's that. We had a ton of these foamies in this set, which means that if you crash base foamy and you have other ones, you can search and then get back base foamy. That's kind of funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some things that you can do.
There's things you can do. It's a mid, I would say. Like not bad, not great.
Yeah,
but mid.
I think these are the kinds of things that mid was made to talk about.
Yeah, and you know what? Elestrals needs more mid cards.
It's better than having all the terrible fuck ass cards.
Yeah, like
had.
so far they print fuck ass dog shit cards, and then like one broken card in a set.
Yeah, like Champion of Apollo Novacore. Can you believe they did that shit? Oh, Temple of the Sun. Come on.
That's so crazy. Ice Age. Keon's just a reprint. We already talked about Supercell. Ice Age. It's a 3-drop Invoke rune for Frost. Disenchant 2 Frost from your field in order to destroy each Elestral that is not Frost enchanted. Sucks. It's a bad card. It's a terrible card.
People were gassing this up every
bad.
time I saw something.
You're telling me I gotta pay 3
Frost Spirits
and then disenchant 2 from the field?
You have to already have Frost set up. Which, you know, if you're on Keon,
you have to be winning. Like, you have to be in a winning position for this to go off.
I don't necessarily think that's true, because, like, I think people are going to be playing a lot more Keon with all, like, the cards that benefit from it.
Maybe.
But still, it's such a huge sink just to clear out.
It takes so much away from your Keon, too.
And it's not like Hurricane.
No.
At all. Because you can deal with Elestrals fairly easily.
Mm-hmm. There's so many ways to deal with Elestrals. We're swimming in them. Blizzard.
Yeah, so Blizzard.
Whiteout.
Whoa, hey.
I like this art. This art's fucking sick as hell.
Hell yeah.
1-drop counter rune. This Blizzard can only be played when your opponent activates an effect that targets one of your Frost enchanted Elestrals. Negate that effect. That Elestral cannot be attacked this turn.
I dig this. I think this is good.
Yeah. It seems like a decent card for Frost. And I think that's good.
Yeah,
I think we need more like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not for Frost specifically, but, you know, I feel like some of the other typings could probably use support more than Frost. But, yeah, what the fuck do I know? I'm not into testing, apparently. Keel's Frostbite. 1-drop counter rune. Frost. This Keon's Frostbite can only be played if Keon is enchanted or Keon is in your underworld. That's kind of cool. Target a Frost Elestral. Until the next turn, it gave it +2 and an additional +1 for each Frost rune in your underworld. Okay. Mid? Oh, did we lose a Nova? We might have lost a Nova. I thought I was the one having a thunderstorm. Okay. Let's do a quick ad break while Golden Nova is gone, and that'll mean we don't have to worry about an ad break later on, as we're trying to end things. So be right back.
No
The
pronouns.
mouthpiece would never be pronoun people.
Attention, attention. Our planet may be doomed. The monsters are in revolt. Mighty Godzilla is laying waste to New York. Rodan is attacking Moscow. Manda is smashing London. And Mothra runs wild in Peking. Nations of the world, let our war cry be, destroy all monsters. Destroy all monsters in color from American International is rated G.
All right. So looks like Golden Nova is not back yet. We'll just have to go on without him for the rest of these.
It's a real shame. Shame he
Oh
couldn't
my
be
god. Whoa, back from the dead. Whoa. Okay. Let's finish these out. Keon's frostbite. I described it already. What are we thoughts? What are we thoughts?
I gotta go over it one more time.
It's a battle trick.
I guess it's cool. It goes along with the Glaciersa, or the little one.
Yeah, the one that searches it.
Then it can. But it only works if Keon is around, and we want the battle tricks for the other bears. So I'm
it like does things if there's more frost runes in the underworld, which is cool. I think battle tricks still have their place in Alestrals. We haven't gotten that far beyond. So this one seems mid. I would say mid.
Schmid.
Solar runes. We got some solar runes. Solar Burst is an invoke solar rune, foretell 4, and send up to 1 solar Alestral foretold this way to your underworld. If you do, you may destroy an Alestral that is not solar enchanted with an equal or lower enchantment cost as the sent card.
We are inventing whole new ways for people to expend themselves.
That's true.
You're gonna feel so bad when you. It's not even if you don't pull any solar Alestrals. It's if you pull one that's not big enough.
Yeah. Still a cool card, but like, yeah, no, this is gonna make you. It's gonna result in some feels bad moments.
But it mills 5 off of Humbus, so.
That's true. Guardian of Light is a 1-drop counter rune. This Guardian Light can only be played after the opponent's Alestral declares an attack. Negate that attack and then return up to 2 solar from your underworld to your spirit deck.
Good.
That's like just a good card.
Net positive on spirits.
It's a battle trick.
A big attack.
Stops an attack and then heals you. Like, that's crazy.
You don't even have to. It doesn't have to be on a solar Alestral. You can splash this.
No, it's perfectly splashable, and as long as you have solar in the underworld, you heal them. Like,
this is good. This is just good.
Just a good card. I feel like this is the way forward for counter traps or runes. Sorry. I feel like this is the way forward for counter runes, which is like cards that do enough to be good but aren't crazy. I don't know. It's like, but like I feel like something that has a effect that's good, like just like kind of, or not even necessarily good, but like a mid effect, just stopping an attack. That's kind of mid, and it has a good effect attached to it to a specific play style.
I'm here for it.
We already known what Artemis has done, does for a long time. Let's talk about the rest of the lunars, which is where all the lunars are, is in the fucking ruins for some reason. Lunar phase, lunar eclipse. Finally, another lunar phase. And this one, it's eclipse time, baby. It's a 2-drop invoke rune. Target and destroy face down runes up to the number of lunar Alestrals on your field. While this lunar phase is on the chain, its title also counts as full moon, meaning Like Void does its shit.
Like this? Are you kidding me?
Okay, flavor-wise, why does it count as full moon? Lunar eclipse is like the opposite of a full moon. It's all covered. Just count as new moon.
It's covering out the sun because the lunar is the one doing the eclipse.
Oh, right. It's a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse, which is the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a 2-cost. Like, you search that with Werepup.
Yeah.
You blast a back row, and then you immediately turn it into, I guess, base Like a Void for now. But base Like a Void is still ridiculous.
Yeah. That's not bad. Or maybe you play the suppression deck. We should probably talk about what new Like a Void look does, I guess, because it is new to this set, even though it's not in here because it's part of the structure deck.
Oh, okay.
So new Like a Void is Like a Void, Champion of Artemis, Escape from Tartarus. I love that it kind of rhymes too. Champion of Artemis, Escape from Tartarus. If you don't like Lunar, then please don't bother us.
We got to get you on the Parappa the Rapper roster. We got to get your ass 2-dimensional now.
Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Bum, 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 bum. What it does is it does the same thing Like a Void used to do, except now it only summons pups up to the number of suppressed Elestrals, which is bad. It's bad. It's a bad card.
It's definitely worse than what it was beforehand. There's no way it's ever getting to the same heights that it was beforehand. You might be able to trick out one additional werepup every so often, but don't expect to do that.
Yeah.
But now you don't have to wait a turn. With Full Moon, you had to like play the werepup and just kind of take your hands off the gas for a second. Now you can immediately just crush with base Like a Void that'll have piercing that turn.
And it gets rid of all the fuckers, the face down runes on the field.
Yeah, and it also
at least a certain number of them.
At least one. At least one. Because if it's like your opponent still has time to like respond to the rune with their back row, but now get rid of their back row. Yeah. I think the only downside for this is that if you want it to be Full Moon, you can't misenchant it like people were misenchanting Full Moon. Yeah. So you have to pay the full cost for it, but still, you're getting some value out of this.
It's very cool. It's a good card. By the way, Griffy Griff, thank you for the follow. I didn't mention that. It happened during the break. Poison Tipped Arrow. Artemis's Arrow. It's a new one. We got a new PTA, which means the old one's going away. Hopefully.
Sure.
It's a 1-drop lunar invoke rune. Target an Celestial, suppress it, and give it -2/-2 until the next turn. You may enchant lunar from your underworld to your enchanted Artemis. It's fine. It's a fine card.
And this is where I take out the pin from when we talked about Cyanectar early, because now we have a poison card that's not Tunic that you can play at invoke speed to get to your Wasp Ivy.
Yep.
And it basically neutralizes it, the target Elestral. Like
for most your Wasp Ivy to attack into.
Yeah. Most things at like the 1 spirit range, even a single point change is huge.
Wasp Ivy with new PTA is just going to absolutely devour like Foamy or the fucking camel whose name I'm blanking on. The Calf Mel. Yes. It's Calf Mel, Pharamel, Pharogeist. That's the one. That's
there
the one.
Go.
Because it's just gonna it's gonna be Cyanectar, suppress it. Well, the one problem is that Cyanectar is not other Cyanectar.
Yeah, it's not it's almost like it's a 2-card combo or something.
Yeah, and not just a two card, a 2-turn. You got to get both Cyanectars on the field somehow. And Ardias has like completely correctly summarized it. It is Titan support. Cyanectar, grab Artemis's Arrow. Artemis's Arrow, suppress an Celestial, summon Champion of Artemis, Spectrus. 2 insects on field. Next turn, Ardbud.
Earth Lunar Insect, I think, is a real deck this format.
Yeah.
There's some nonsense going on.
And Titan's getting so much here. It's just getting so much in this set. I would be very much on the lookout for Iron Titan. I'm not sure if it's going to be top deck because Frost is getting so much, but like I would say like it's going to be around, certainly.
Wait, we were trying to figure out how to get that Champion Posthumous into rotation, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have that Specterus. That's a free summon.
Yeah, and then you like Full Moon it and then wait a turn and then make Posthumous.
Oh, we use Pulveror. Because that's a special ascend.
What does Pulveror do again?
Let me get the exact text. Pulveror. I am also suggesting a 3-card combo.
I was about to say, how many cards am I drawing to make this thing work?
Look, it's Alestrals, okay? We're not in the 1-card combo thing yet. It's fine.
That's the thing, though. Is like some decks do get to have 1-card combos.
Pulveror. Okay, so it's a 2-cost. It's a 7/4. This Pulveror in your hand can special ascend from your Lunar Alestral if you disenchant a Lunar from your field.
Oh. So we have to have Artemis for Posthumous to be worth anything anyways, so that's, but like,
so we have our disenchant.
Artemis, Pulveror, Specteris, Artemis Arrow, and Posthumous. That's your 5-card hand that makes an unaudible board.
Well, maybe we'll get some other things that are low to the ground to start us up with until then.
Someone say Antitan? Antitan. We love Antitan here. Hi, Log. How you doing? Artemis is Deadshot. Counter.
Deadshot.
1-drop. This Artemis Deadshot, which is not not to be confused with Marvel's Deadshot, to be clear. Or DC's Deadshot. Deadshot is DC, sorry. There's too many dead blanks in comics. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, that was Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool over on Marvel, and dead. There's also other dead characters.
There's so many dead characters.
There's a lot of dead characters. Don't get me started. I hate comics. I love comics. This Artemis Deadshot can only be played when an opponent casts an Alestral. Disenchant Lunar from your Artemis equal to Alestral's enchantment cost in order to target and destroy it. So
what if PTA was good?
What if PTA was 2 separate cards?
There's a lot of stuff asking us to pull stuff from Artemis. It's kind of nutty.
Yeah. This deck really wants Artemis to be on the field. Luckily we do have a searcher for her, but like I feel like we need more searchers for her, or cards that pretend to be her, to make this the way they want it to be.
Oof.
Dense Fog, Ackless Mist.
Is that how they're spelling Achilles?
It's surely not, right? It's got to be Ackless, because we have Achilles in Achilles Shield.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Counter Rune, 1-drop. Until the next turn, changes to an Alestral's attack or defense from effects. Don't apply. Fuck you, whale.
Eat shit, whale.
Eat shit, whale. Get owned. When this Dense Fog is discarded by your Lunar Alestral's effect or an opponent's effect, you can draw 2 cards. I'm still not playing the fucking suppression deck. You can't make me play.
You will play the Dense
You
Fog.
will play the Dense Fog. You will
the Night Venom.
You will make the Night Venom. You will discard for effect.
You will cast the Dense Rob.
Come on. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Rise from the Shadows, a 1-drop Lunar Counter Rune. This Rise from the Shadows can only be played when one of your Alestrals is destroyed by an opponent. Special cast that Alestral from your underworld using Lunar from your underworld. This card is cool. I like this one.
Wow, they printed Aphrodite's Soulmate twice and better.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like 2 in the same set.
But that's fine. The same effect can exist in multiple spirits. And Rise from the Shadows is good. You just get to bring it back for free.
And look, there's Necrolith, which is surely going to get a champ version in a future set that's going to be dog shit.
All right, and then this fucking weirdo card.
We have an Omni card. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
It's been a while.
An Omni. Asteria's Starfall, a 1-drop Omni counter rune. Nexus anything. If you do, exchange a spirit on your field with a spirit of a different element in your spirit deck or underworld. This is an effect that I think is only going to actually be good once they start printing spirits with effects. Right now, it is but like on the verge of not being playable enough to include. I get it, right? It's supposed to be like you're running out of one spirit type. You need a different spirit type because of draws. You swap it out. But that's not good. It does Nexus for free. That's another thing. Is it a Nexus is? But then,
and as we all know, Nexus is the most powerful thing you can be doing in the Lestrals. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, but there's not the core for it quite yet. Yeah. Eventually, we will get some kind of nonsense where we have like monocolored Elestrals that have an effect where it's like, if this is enchanted with a thunder spirit, it does this. If it's enchanted with a water spirit, it does this kind of deal. And then Asteria Starfall has a whole other layer of interaction. But
or,
for now,
like I said, we'll get spirits that have effects, and you swap them out to get the effect. Because I imagine if we ever get spirits that have effects, they're going to have a limit on them, like 3 of a kind, you know, like how they did in Pokemon or something like that.
Yeah, and that take is also completely correct. So once again, if you find your Asteria Starfalls, keep them on hand. Do not get rid of all of them. They are going to do some nonsense with this.
Yeah, yeah. And I think this is also going to be a thing. I think like this effect is an interesting design space as well, which I think opens up a potential for one idea I have for a potential spirit effect, which is that like a spirit that's in the underworld that just has the effect to swap itself out for another spirit that's in the spirit deck. So like it does it all on its own, essentially, or a spirit on the field or something like that. So it does this effect, but all on its own without you having to draw Asteria Starfall. I feel like that is a card that would actually see play.
I can't wait for evil Asteria Starfall where we get to swap around our opponent's spirits.
That would be funny. Now that's a good fucking card. Especially as a counter rune, like on summon, you swap it out. Ooh, that would be good.
Guess whose effect isn't resolving, asshole.
And then of course we're done. We're done. But just as a thing, you can tell in this art here that there's texture. So there are going to be textured cards in the set, which is cool. They made some slight changes to the way to like all the stuff going on in the set, the specific setups of the set, but I don't particularly care about that, frankly. Like they're getting rid of the hollow spirits, I think. Something like that.
I think that's fine.
Hold up, can we actually see the fucking Lycavoid? Yeah, Lycavoid, Champion of Artemis, Escape from Tartarus. There it is. When you cast this Lycavoid, you can special cast a Werepup from your deck with Lunar Suppressed. For each suppressed card an opponent controls, you can destroy a suppressed Lestral on your field. If you do, destroy a suppressed Lestral on an opponent's field. So, that's the deal with Lycavoid. It's supposed to work with the suppression deck. It's probably the best card in the suppression deck, but I don't think the suppression deck is good enough yet still. It might get there, though, with... Did I just see Waylance? Waylance is in here. They're telling you to do the Waylance necklace thing. Wow. Anyways, I think what was I saying? Lycavoid. When we get like the big wave of Champion of Artemis stuff in a future set that focuses on probably lunar and solar, I would imagine, then we'll get like a suppression deck that might actually do something more impactful. But
for now,
that's it. We've looked at every card in Lifestream for about the same amount of time as it took to get through Firestorm. Fuck.
Wow. Now, question. Now that we've got through all these, we've seen the whole set. Biggest winner. What's the deck that had the biggest impact from this set?
Earth and Thunder. I can't decide which.
It's always Earth and Thunder with these sets.
Maybe
God
Water.
Damn.
Maybe Water. Water's also looking really nice.
It's always Earth, Thunder, and Water with these sets. God damn.
Yeah.
Can these sets be bad, please? That being said, Water forever. Water rules.
Like Thunder got one specific card that made them incredible, which is the fact that a card that searches Zeus. And that
Hello, chicken
kind of
back.
that kind of fixes everything for them a little bit.
A little bit.
Earth, the Dionysus stuff is crazy. It's like really, really good.
Really nutty. Holy shit.
I just don't know like what their win condition is. Like obviously they've got some win conditions, like Centarbor, but I don't know if I want to make Centarbor. Gigaflora is pretty cool, but it's not really a win condition. I think probably Wasp Ivy, I guess, would be the win condition.
Yeah, it's doing tons of damage.
So that's my only concern about Dionysus right now is it's like, what are we using as our win condition? And if it's Wasp Ivy, why aren't we just playing Wasp Ivy? I feel like there's just a Wasp Ivy deck that's waiting to happen as well. But it could have some Dionysus stuff in it as well. I don't know.
I guess that's true. The Wasp Ivy stuff is pretty self-contained considering it enrages itself. So
Yeah. As far as that goes, the meter stuff, I'm not like the Gigaflora Demeter stuff. I feel like is interesting. I'm just not sure what to do with it. Rumantis is really cool. Not sure if it has a home. Baraboss, I'm not. I'm still not decided if this is actually a good card or not. But it's going to be very annoying.
The most annoying person you know is going to topple locals with Baraboss.
I'm going to mill you to death with the new nil cards. I'm going to get the Salashade and the Humburst out, and you're going to be wishing your cards were in your deck. The new Champ of Poseidon, that Ivory is crazy. Ivory is crazy. I'm not sure like what the fuck they were thinking with Ivory.
It's kind of grungly.
Draw my whole fucking deck, thank you.
Thank you.
Aphrodite also looking pretty nutty. It's like there's like two separate water decks that both look crazy.
So good.
Like I said with Zeus, Spark Hit fixes everything, and Amp Up and Lycavolt are really nice additions to it as well. The Supercell deck looks like a fun locals deck. Wins here. Frost looks insane. I forgot Frost is also a huge winner of this set.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I like that there's so many winners at least. I just wish some of it wasn't the same ones that always win.
Yeah.
The same half of the pool that always wins. Frost, water, earth, thunder.
Where's our wind winners here? That's my question. Where's my winder chicken winder?
Solar looks dog shit, but Corvishine's cool. But Solar's always looked dog shit, so it's not really a surprise.
I'm right here.
Lunar looks dog shit too. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, as long as we're both dog shit.
Yeah.
Wayland.
Where's the other? Like, isn't there like a what do I? Oh, Fire didn't really win anything, and Wind didn't really win anything. Yeah, there's our 8. Fire got a lot of cards and didn't win. That's kind of sad.
that's unfortunate.
Helmet and
I'm still
Smeltung.
going to bat for Smoltuga, Krakatuga. This is going to be unreal.
Yeah, I feel like they're not bad. And again, with Leonite as well, Leonite's also not bad as far as like the as a 2-drop you could use in the Fartifacts deck. So Fartifacts is getting a little bit of stuff. Helmet and Smeltung seem like to me like they're for a deck that doesn't exist yet. They're just setting up a deck that doesn't exist yet.
Sure.
Humburst and Humbust again are just like part of the Salashade, this like a weird fire, lunar, or solar mill strategy. Making an Aeolus deck that's like running mostly Earth stuff is going to be pretty funny.
Okay, so there's a ton of winners, a lot of good stuff. Thank God, glad to hear.
Yeah, thank God we have a set that actually looks like it's going to change something.
Thank you.
Thank you for printing good cards. Thank you for being a friend.
Now, who's the biggest loser in Lifestream?
Nobody.
Who got the
We're all
most
winners.
Oh, okay. Well,
biggest loser is
trophy about it.
Probably Lunar. Lunar didn't get anything. Like, this is nothing. None of this is anything. The lunar, like these cards are something, but like that's it. And
and I wouldn't call those lunar cards. Those are a very specific set of lunar, like
Poison
the
Tip.
Void deck gets to play this, and then
Poison Tip's a really cool and Titan card. And Lunar Phase, Lunar Eclipse is really good for the Like a Void package.
Yeah,
that's played in every deck, and not Lunar.
But Lunar, maybe not.
Yeah, they still want us to play some sort of suppression deck, and I'm just not going to do it. It's crazy, right? It's a deck built around negating opponent's cards. You would think it would be good, and yet,
unfortunately,
they have not. They just need a couple more tools. They like next set or the set afterwards. There's going to be a bunch of Artemis's Champion and probably another Lunar Divine that's going to make these cards playable, and we just aren't there yet.
But soon,
hopefully. Soon. I feel like Solar actually got a lot more out of this than Lunar did, because these cards are good and actually work with Solar. Yeah. And so is Royal Lottle, and Corvishine's not bad.
Terrible.
It is really nice that this feels like a set that's actually going to be impactful. I feel like I overestimated how much Firestorm was going to be impactful, so I'm like trying to temper my expectations here as well. But I don't think I felt like it was going to be this impactful when with Firestorm.
I felt like it was base set plus, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah. This feels like power creep. Finally some power creep.
Feels like it's waiter,
more power creep,
please.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Folks, hop on Alestrals.
Hop on Alestrals, and you can do so with our new YouTube channel, Nexus Network. We're building the Nexus Network.
Pew, 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 pew.
You can subscribe now and get in on the ground floor. And then you can send it to 5 other people and then get them in, and you'll get all the benefits from them getting in. And then they'll send it to 5 more people, and every time they send it, you're just getting more and more benefits out of it, which is good Alestrals content.
Exactly. Look, and I think the best thing is that as a group of lazy people, I know I'm a big lazy guy. Mm-hmm. The thing about that technique is that you don't have to do it very often. You know, you do the whole send to 5 people thing 20 times, and all of a sudden, Alestrals, the Nexus Network, is the most subscribed channel to on YouTube. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't take that much.
It doesn't. It just takes a little bit of hard work and ingenuity from you, which I know you're capable of. Because you
and not much of it, just
are star stuff. I'm just like,
and you know what stars are really good at? Pulling themselves up by their bootstraps.
Nexusing. Oh, okay.
Folks, make sure you subscribe to the Nexus Network, where we're always with you in spirit. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure I need to update my website with the new channel, but other than that, you can find most of what you want at exclamation point socials. That works for you too, by the way. If you want to find my website link, you can just use that, or you can just look below anywhere you want to, or just like type in the thempireian.neocities.org. It'll get you there, and it'll get you all the links. You should of course also follow Golden Nova YGO, whose name I can never spell instantly correct the first time because I have dysgraphia. That's not a joke, it's just real.
You will follow the channels.
You will follow the channels. You will subscribe to the YouTube.
You will laugh at the dad jokes.
You will smash the like button.
Use your hypes. Use your weekly hypes to... have you seen that shit?
No, what the fuck is that?
There's a whole secondary engagement thing that they're adding called hype.
That's awesome.
And you get 3 free hypes every week. and you can use it to add your favorite videos to the hype leaderboard on YouTube.
Whoa.
Wow, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Ow.
What the fuck? Are they allowed to do that?
They are now.
They are now. Let's send you over to Hardleg.
Yeah, that sounds good. We can playing Silk Song. What a sheeple.
He's
Play
actually
Left
playing
like the rest of
Balatro. He's playing Balatro in the Silk Song category.
That's awesome. Actually, wait. I think Hardleg is based.
That's so good.
Okay, but like he's got to have just forgotten, right?
Yeah,
like,
no,
he doesn't do
100%.
that shit. All right.
Maybe he's in the Silk Song category to get the drops.
All right, everyone. We're gonna play an actual good game for a second, but I do want to have a little bug helmet for my profile. So.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy
is
Lifestream whenever that comes out soon, very soon.
Very soon.
Before Kissimmee, so get your strategies ready before Kissimmee. So,
You better right now.
and then enjoy some Balatro Silk Song edition.
Bye.
Bye-bye. When you get over there, be kind and courteous. That's all I ask of you. With that said, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.